Hi Nick. Hi Danny. How you doing? Doing all right, Danny. Hey Kirsty. Liam's, how you doing, buddy? Chloe's in the shower. How you doing, Nick? Sorry I missed your live this morning or this afternoon. I was out fishing, so apologies. First time I've tied flies in 2 weeks. Hi Alan, how you doing, mate? Jen, how are you? I'll come to that. Do it the other way. Fuck it. Oh, Jesus, it shows I've not tied a fly for 2 weeks, man. How on earth have I gotten a tickle like that? Hi, Billy Bob, mate. How you doing? Skeeter, bro. Oh, I can't see with my glasses, man. Mrs. Skeeter, hello, how are you? Hey, Cindy. How's you and Travis? Appreciate you coming in. Mike, how you doing? Nikki Lee, hello. Hi, Frenchie. How are you doing? Mr. Tom, how are you, sir? Well, that's the first fly of the night and it's an absolute abysmal mess. I'll catch fish though. What he's all up to this weekend then? Getting pushed? I've left mine over there, man. Oh, fuck. Scottish water. Cheers. Heading fishing Sunday. Good luck. Had 7 today. Dropped a couple. Missed a few. Do you do any trout fishing, Alan? Or is it all just salt water? With a drop of specs, man. Happy birthday! Woo! Mr. Ernie Brown, how are you? Appreciate you coming in. Anybody want a link, just ask. I'll drop the link to come up on panel. It was cold here today. It was meant to be snow Monday, Tuesday, but it's changed. It's going to get mild now, so I'm on call. I'll actually get a break from gritting, thankfully. Hopefully get the whole week. Just take my standby money and run. No call-outs. Happy days. I've done too much hours this winter. You on the link, Danny? About a stone, Danny. Frenchie's from your channel, Jen. Yeah, that's fine, Jen. How are you, Nicky? How you doing, Billy? Appreciate you coming in, man. Everybody loves No Mercy. Fuck, I've done it again, man. Speedy, how you doing? Unfortunately, you'll have to endure the aquarium again tonight. I'm trying to get my hours up. Hi, Beth. Love you too. How are you doing? How's Liam? you see me looking to break into your house, tell your neighbour. That's good, Speedy, man. I can't read the chart with my specs down, and I can't see time flies with my specs up. It's fucking weird. Doug, no, it's cormorants. Cormorants. I've done well on this cormorant before. Well, most of my flies, to be honest. No worries, Alan. I appreciate you popping in. It's always nice to pop in, just say hello, even if you don't stay. We ended up with 7, Alan. We lost 2 and missed a few. But it was cold on the hands. Cold on the old hands. That's good. Just all sub away, sub away. It's funny, Willie. I was the only person fishing today. I had the whole place to myself, but I couldn't be arsed moving about. I moved once after I got 5 fish, and then it took a while. I got another 2. It was quite slow. I enjoyed it, though. I never got out. I got out last week. I didn't do my live stream last Saturday because I got called out gritting. That's what it was. I didn't do my stream last Saturday. You coming up, Danny? Or are you shy? Cheers, you all. But Billy Bob, how you doing, mate? Your fish tanks are absolutely stunning. I love your fish tanks. I love your fish. I'm hoping to get some more fish, but I don't know. Hey, Mosquito, how you doing, brother? I can't make you a mod on my iPad. Not on StreamYard. I'll have to wait till the stream is finished. Hey, Ron, how you doing, buddy? Kobe finally watched it. I got you, man. I got you. How you doing, Aaron, buddy? Titty tassels. Nipple tassels. Horsefly, how you doing? I'm probably missing some of the chat, but you'll have to forgive me. Beth, it depends. These I can tie loads, but I'm not going fast. I've not got my specs doing, so I'm blind. These I can usually tie one a minute. But my hands are no good with arthritis today. I think the cold's got to them. Not that I need flies either. I've got about 5,000 or 6,000. I need orange and yellow with black and red and white and green and orange. You want any red with that? The orange. I heard the news. I'm so excited for both of you. Thanks, Beth. Appreciate that. Aye, Alan, it was more my hands got the cold. Then the arthritis just fucked up and my hands just became pretty much useless. They're struggling tonight. They're just now working right. I talk to myself daily. Me too. As long as you don't answer yourself. Saying that, I'm sure once I've had a few drinks, I'll probably fucking answer myself. Always give me the allergy. I can feel my throat sore the night, so there's the roach. Better put you on charge or I'll lose you. Bing. Red and white bleeding shad. I used to make the shads, Aaron. I used to do the soft lures. Oh, fuck. Oh, Chloe's going to shoot me. Aye, arthritis is bad, Alan. I've got it in every joint in my body. My fucking fingers were really sore the day with it. Old age, man. It's alright talking to yourself, Beth, but do you answer yourself? I've never answered myself, no yet. I'm not saying that day won't come. Aye, you got a reprieve for the fish tank. No fish tank today. Hey Joe, how you doing, mate? Oh, you do answer yourself, Beth. You've got issues. Phone a friend. Aye, you're right, Alan, at his old age. I was struggling to cast today as well, man. Don't know if you see that scar, Alan. Right down my elbow, that was arthritis. From there up to here, had it rebuilt. And that's my arm straight. That's as much as I can straighten that arm. It's absolutely buggered. That's it close. I've lost more than half the movement in my elbow. This thing's fucked. Beth, you couldn't terrorise anybody. I talk to myself daily. I've no answered myself yet. After they'll come when I do. I'm not caring anyway. It is what it is. I'm so unorganised tonight. Hi, Fantasy. How are you doing? Appreciate you all coming in. I'm not going to beg you to hit the like. I'm not like certain other channels. Hit the unlike. I don't care. Hey, nobody. How you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in, man. Cheers, Nicky. I did see that comment. I just forgot to reply. Thank you. We'll hear we dram for Joe. Cheers, Joe. I've had 28 operations, Alan. 3 of them were nose jobs for misspent youth. Twice I've had bits of my lungs out. I've had cancer removed from my face. I've had my spleen removed. I've had operations on my knees, my wrists, my hips, and my shoulders. My old age started when I was 30. It just hasn't fucking stopped. Hello, Kelly. How you doing? I'm all good. Bumblebee. How are you? How are you, Bumblebee T? Appreciate you coming in. Mesha Blesser. Or Mesha Bless, thank you. How are you? Need to make you a moderator and Bumblebee T. I can find it. Better switch that off, eh? Aye, take it easy, BT. Casters, how you doing, Matt? Give me 2 seconds, I'll still be here. Fucking hell, man. There we go. Hey, Julie, how you doing? Oh God, here we go. It says it in the name. No fucks, no frills. Yeah, that's just my nutsack stretched there, my heat casters. I actually meant to wear it fishing today and I forgot. Yeah, we're good, Julie. Chloe still feels like shite. I'm getting a bit of a sore throat, so no doubt I'll want to catch this chest infection or whatever the fuck it is. I'm going for the 70s fucking rock look. I just need to get my guitar out. Oh, here we go. I think back in the late 70s I used to have fucking curly hair. If I grow it now, it still goes curly. That's why I don't grow it and I shave it off. You need to find them, Beth. I don't care. I don't get embarrassed. I'll do anything. Well, almost anything. Chloe takes about an hour for a shower, by the way. Matt, are you coming on the panel? You've never been up yet, man. Let's hear this mad Welsh accent. Cheers, all. You'll be terrorised. Poor Matt. Oh, it didn't work. You should both come up, man. Always welcome, Alan, if you want to come up on the panel. I'll drop the link, buddy. Bumblebee T. Anybody? Bastard. Excuse the terminology used there, I jogged my finger. Making a cunt of this tonight. Jesus. Beth, you're watching Paddington. Two seconds, Joe, pop the link. I'll just get it there now. Not long since I've done this, I can't remember. Selena, how you doing? Blessings from Australia. Land down under. Well, you've got Scotland here, you've got the Netherlands, you've got the USA, you have England, you have Wales. Andrew, how you doing, man? Mark, where did you go, man? Mark, you'll have to come back. I don't know what happened there. You sold all your fishing gear and bought a motorbike. Never sell all your fishing gear, man. Always keep some. Because you'll go back to it. The browser blocked your camera and mic. Yeah, you're full of shit, man. Casters was going to come up and panel. He says the browser blocked his camera and mic. There's Chloe. I says, there's Chloe. Beth saying Chloe loved you.
Hey, love you too, Beth.
Joe, I thought you were coming up. Where are you, Joe? I fucking dropped the link again.
My lips are sore. Gotta get help.
Right, the wig's coming off the now. It's too fucking hot. Whew. Danny, I don't know how to pin a link, man.
Tap the link and pin the...
Is that a pin, Danny? Does that work?
No.
No? No worries, Joe.
It was coughing. That's really bad, but...
There we go.
Hello.
Done in a minute. There we are.
How you doing, Alan?
Hello. Done in a minute.
You've got a terrible echo.
Yeah.
How you doing, Alan?
All right, Matthew, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Oh. Yeah.
Have you been fishing recently?
All right, Matthew, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm just trying to sort the camera out because
Been fishing recently?
all right, Matthew, how are you?
Do you have YouTube on in the
I'm
background?
just trying to sort the camera out because
Been fishing recently?
all right, Matthew, how are you?
Do you have YouTube on in the
I'm
background?
just trying to sort the camera out because all right, Matthew, how are you?
Do you have YouTube on in the
I'm
background?
just trying to sort the camera out because all right, Matthew, how are you?
Do you have YouTube on in the
I'm
background?
just trying to sort the camera out because all right, Matthew, how are you?
Oh, back to myself. Alan's on.
Huh?
How you doing, Adrian? Cheers for coming in, man. I'm just going to change colour of ribs. I can't help you, Mark. Bumblebee's saying you to change your settings to allow it.
Best broadcasters will be from the bin.
Eh,
Best.
can't see it.
Just said who don't know casters where their phone needs to be put in the bin.
Oh, he's probably got a brick.
No, he's on his laptop. Nokia.
Okay, Joe. I need to allow it, Beth.
No. Casters does.
No, Beth says I need to allow it. I fucking seen things. Oh, you have to allow it, Matty. I don't have to allow it, Beth.
No, you shouldn't.
I can add him to the stage. But it's Caster's browser that's blocking his microphone and his camera. Bumblebee's saying hi.
Hey.
Aye, you're right, Beth. It's probably in fucking. Matt, just shout, bah!
Yeah, it wasn't you, it was Mark. She meant no matter.
Alright. Beth, sort yourself out. Gonna come away with typo errors.
So you talk to me with typos.
I can. Matt, bah! Hey, Shaz, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Shaz is in the house, so we'll just raise a wee glass for Joe and Shaz.
What are you fucking drinking?
Southern Comfort.
Oh. Furry muff.
Eh?
Furry muff means fair enough.
Alright.
Furry muff.
Never heard that before. Bumblebee T was speaking to you. You're in the chat.
No, it's on my phone now, but I can't get twisting right now tonight, so I'll look properly once I've joined her. I did shout hi to her. Don't you have me?
It says my browser. Can't it be my fucking browser?
What?
Hey Jason, how you doing? It says your browser fatty. It's not my browser.
So hi.
He's just winding you up. He just doesn't know how to use a computer.
Just fucking give him a time out, Beth. Give him 30 seconds.
He's a knobhead.
Like it.
Give him a wee 30-second time out just to think about his actions.
Don't tempt me.
You don't need by permission.
You don't need temp to me with it.
I don't know if I can. No, I can't while I'm on here.
I can't do nothing when I'm on StreamYard. I have to go onto my phone and
Casters, kiss me ass.
See what you do.
what? Dear.
Oh my god.
He's all big and brave, isn't he, in chat?
Oh, we have another guest in.
Bobby Castles.
Dear. Hey.
He's all big and brave, isn't he, in chat?
Oh, we have another guest in. What's with the echo, man? Hey.
He's all big and brave, isn't he, in chat?
Oh, we have another guest in. What's with the echo, man?
That's weird, isn't it?
Hey.
He's all big and brave, isn't he, in chat?
Oh, we have another guest in.
Are we on now, Matty?
Oh, what's happening?
Have you got something on in the background?
He's all big and brave, isn't he?
Are we on now, Matty?
Oh, what's happening?
Have you got something on in the background?
He's
Hi,
all
Yogi.
big and
How are you
brave.
doing? Thanks for coming in, man.
Oh, what's happening?
Have you got something on in the background?
Fucking weird.
He's all big and brave.
Thanks for coming in, man.
Oh, what's happening?
If you've got YouTube on in the background, darling, it causes an echo.
I think my internet, someone have just struggled to get on with the internet, with the browser.
Is your TV on?
I think my internet, someone have just struggled to get on with the internet, with the browser.
If you've got this on your TV, listen, you have to turn that off and just use your phone or whatever device you're on.
Someone have just struggled to get on with the internet, with the browser.
If you've got this on your TV, you have to turn that off and just use your phone or turn down the volume on your telly or. It just creates this awful echo. I don't know if you're hearing it, but it's.
Can you hear me now?
It doesn't.
Can you hear me now, Matty?
That's it.
Yeah, that's better.
It must have been the TV. It was echoing through the TV.
That's what it was. Yeah, you have to have everything off when you're on a panel. It comes through everything.
Right. Because I thought I could watch us on big TV. You see, it's like being in the pictures.
Right.
No, I've just been on a browser there on Google Chrome, and it's saying not accepted on Google Chrome. But I've had to go on. I don't know what it's called, the other bloody internet one.
Firefox.
No, Microsoft, is it?
Microsoft, right.
Bing or something it is. I don't have that because I've got an internet on my phone that goes with AVG, so I usually go through there, but it's blocked, that one. It won't let me go on there to come through to you. So I've had to change the settings on my phone.
Right. Caster's had the same problem.
Take text for
No, Casters is just you up. He just doesn't want to come on panel.
Right. He says,
We know what he's like. He's got his and he's sat there tapping on the side thinking, time to go back.
Cheers anyway, everybody.
Cheers. How are you, Mr. Yogi?
Got my big lad here at the side of me. So if you can see him.
Oh, aye. Flicked it.
Never leaves my side.
I've got a cat that likes to lick my feet, bizarrely. What?
Chloe, do me a favour.
Time limit?
Yes, please. Thank you very much.
How long do you want?
Give him the lowest one at the moment. And then if he carries on, we'll give him a bit longer.
Thanks, Mr. Yogi. Yeah, I had 7 fish. The biggest was about 3 kilos, 6.5, 7 pound, thereabouts. I lost 2 and missed a couple. So yeah, it was no bad, but jings, it was cold on the hands.
I was out shopping, Matty, when you was on. It popped up on my phone. I had to just say a quick hello and everything. I seen you sat there all covered up and everything, doing a bit of fly fishing.
His heart on backwards.
Yeah, my heart was on backwards. I must have put it on like that when I started fishing, and I wondered why it wasn't sitting on my head properly, but I never thought to look, eh?
Yeah, but it's been bitter cold there. I spoke to you yesterday. They've had snow and they've got snow coming again, and he said it's been -6.
I do the gritting at nights, week on, week off. I work my day job as well, but I'm on call every second week, and all the weeks I've been on, I've had 6 and 7 calls. I've just about every night I've worked.
Yeah.
When I've been on call.
It's been bitter cold.
It was meant to get cold, but the weather's kind of changed. It's meant to get quite mild next week.
Aye. Well,
So
we had power cuts last night, but most of the night last night, on and off, all night.
Did you?
Yeah, and I was trying to set the laptop up. I've turned it off tonight because I'm just pissed off at it at the minute. It's asking me to put Windows 11 on it and God knows what else, so I just turned it off.
Well, I've just been steaming my fish tank at nights and during the day when I'm at work.
Yeah. I'm no good with computers and stuff like that.
Neither am I. Chloe does it all for me.
No way. To edit things, this is why I go live, because there's no way I could edit a video or put things on what people keep saying put on. I've no idea. I'm bleeding useless.
Aye, I'm the same.
Give me fishing, got my reels and stuff and all my bait, and I'm quite happy doing my casting and stuff, not a problem. But when it comes to editing, is another thing.
Oh, don't edit, just bang them on.
Well, that's what I do. I just go live. Like Matty was saying before, old age, I remember going live first time over at Brunswick at Liverpool. And I was talking to the camera, of course, the camera's in the bivvy. And I heard this couple who went past, said, that guy's talking to himself. And I was talking to people that was on the live.
Well, I talk to myself all the time and I answer myself, so you're all right, don't worry. Casters, shut up whining.
Hi, Joe. How you doing?
Hello, Matty and Chloe, sweetheart.
Hey, Joe.
Hello, sexy Beth.
Hello, Joe.
Oh, sorry, Beth. I meant to say hello, Beth, before. I do apologise.
Don't worry about it. It's absolutely fine. Joe, are you going to be on your best behaviour tonight?
Yes.
Good job.
I need to go and top up my tumbler.
Okay, go and top it up.
We'll get to see how much goes in it.
Beth, darling, what does best behaviour mean?
Don't do anything or anyone.
All right, then. Where's that black tape?
You want the gaffer tape, don't you, really?
Gaffer tape over there and over my face.
How's the missus? Is she all right?
Not me missus, man. We're not married or engaged.
Hey, listen. You're living over the bloody heaver, so that means you're married.
Cheers, Joe.
Question about that.
Cheers, Matty.
Cheers, Alan. When you going fishing next, Alan?
Well, it's a long story because I've been trying to sort Mum out and family problems and stuff like that. Mum's been, as you know, been put in a care home. Went up last week. My sister's been put in a care home. She has brain damage. And I went up to the property where Mum was living last week, and it's absolute shithole.
Oh dear, man.
So I've got to go up there next week and change the locks and stuff, and go and see Mum and things like that. You know, solicitors. I've got people phoning me here, there, and everywhere for casting lessons. I've got stuff to sort out for this. I'm doing an autobiography of myself this year, hopefully. I don't think that's going to happen this year because I've got too much on. So I've been in touch with this company in Manchester that does the editing and stuff like that on my old videos and stuff. Who's going to do the interviews and things.
Right.
I think that's going to be put on hold, but I just want to get out and do a bit of fishing. But it's not the weather at the minute, Matty. It's too cold for me at the moment.
Yeah.
I struggled the last time I went out with my breathing when I got home. So as soon as it starts to warm up a wee bit, then yeah, I'm going to get out and get these guys out, do some casting with them, and do a bit of fishing as well. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything's just my head's in bits at the moment. I'm not sleeping. I'm not settling. I'm falling out, and it's just a pain in the ass at the moment.
Yeah, I get you, man. I get you.
Anyway, sorry to hear about that, mate.
Oh, well, I've looked after Mum for the last 34, 35 years, and my sister was living with her. She has brain damage. And my brother went over because he knew I had cancer in my throat, so I wasn't well. As you can tell with my voice, I've had some in my voice box took away. And he was effing and jeffing, I'll F you now, fucking look after me mum and I'll look after my sister, because I said, who's going to care for him? So what I did is I got carers in to look after mum and my sister till they sorted me out. And he turned up, I'm going to fucking look after him, I'm going to do this, do that, fair enough. You know, I trusted him. Well, I've not been well, he cancelled the carers, put mum in a care home, sister in a care home. He had control of mum's bank card. He's been taking money out and spending it willy-nilly. So, of course, I've had to go over and take mum to the bank, cancel the card, get a new card for mum. I've put in for power of attorney. I've been trying to sort the house out, sort my sister out, so now it's not a case of going and seeing mum. I have to go and see my sister as well now. Well, I would go anyway, but I have to pick mum up to take my mum to see my sister, then take my mum back to the care home, drop her off, take her to do a bit of shopping and stuff, and then come all the way back to Manchester again.
Can't
So
you get in the same one?
I've tried, but what they've said is, because my sister needs special needs with her having brain damage, where the care home is, where mum is, they couldn't do what they're doing where she is at the moment. Because she needs like a one-to-one sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you in Manchester?
Well, my mum's in Colwyn Bay, my sister's in Colwyn Bay, North Wales.
Oh, right.
So I have to travel from Manchester to North Wales.
Is it worth moving them both down to near you?
I've tried. And they're saying because the address is in North Wales, the abode's in North Wales, and fair enough. It's the same with mum. She wants to be buried in Manchester, but I have to pay for a plot because she's registered in North Wales. So it would cost me just sort of £1,000 for a plot. They won't bury her with my mum's mum, my nana, because there's too many in there already. So therefore, I have to get a plot separate from mum to have a moved here.
Yeah, you see, if I knew whereabouts in Manchester you was, I could give you a few places that would look after both your mum and your sister.
Yeah, I've got one. I've got one just down the road from here called Kenyon Lodge.
Right.
My wife worked in there for 4 years. My wife used to be a carer and a nurse up in Scotland, in Girvan. And she's done quite a lot of residential care homes. Now, her sister does caring as well, and she's gave me things and names to get in touch with. But they said because she resides in Wales, if she resided in Manchester, not a problem. And then,
well,
of course,
that's a bit unfair, really, because normally what happens normally is if you want someone moving near you, you can get them in there, and I find that a bit strange.
Exactly.
I'd look at that a bit deeper. Because normally they would say, well, are you paying for the care or whatever? As long as they're getting the money, I think,
Exactly. This is something else I've had to say, Beth. £36,000. He left my mum in debt with a care home, so I've had to sort that out. Now I've got the social services now phoning me up and asking me for money for my sister.
No.
Now my sister, she gets her retirement age in March this year, but she's on that PIP, is it called?
Yeah,
Because she's got brain damage. Now, what they've done now, Mum was having my sister's money paid into her bank account because, of course, Mum was looking after her. Mum was looking after a financial side of things.
right.
So what they've done now is they've taken my sister's money out of my mum's bank account, and she's got her own bank account. Now, they keep phoning me and asking me, saying that there's still money in Mum's bank account, which is owing to my sister. I said, well, I'm not prepared to take Mum to the bank and transfer money over Mum's account because I want to know what's actually happening with my sister's money. They won't tell me what's happening with it.
So, I know I'm being a bit personal and asking questions. Does your mum own her own house?
Yes.
Or is it council?
No, she owns it. She owns a 4-bedroom villa.
Well, that's it. You see, they're going to go for the money out of the house. So the best way is the house is signed over to you, basically. And so then there's no money.
Bring down them lines. I'll tell you what's happened. My stepfather that died left the house in a trust fund. And it was to be shared out between his son and my family when Mum passes. Now, since then, this is going back 6-7 years ago, my mum stressed to the solicitors that she wanted me to be the main beneficiary and my sister to have some of the property and my stepbrother.
Well, if that's the case, then they shouldn't be asking you for money, really. It should be down to, I don't know. I don't know how much.
Well, what I've said to him, it's down to me. If Mum's put me down as the main beneficiary and that I'm incapable of sorting the house and God knows what else, they can go and swivel and wait. They can wait for the money because I'm not passing any money over to them. I'm not giving them anything out of any bank accounts or anything. Now, my sister was sent a cheque about 3 months ago off one of my uncles that passed for £1,000. I don't even know where that's gone. So I had to go to the bank with Mum and stop the Sky TV. And I wanted at least 3 months bank statements. Apparently my brother's had my mum's card for over 12 months.
Oh,
So
wow.
I get the statements and I look at the statements. I tell you, I've had a time and a half of it. And I'm still fighting things at the moment. But I got these statements. I stopped the Sky TV. I stopped the gas, the water, the electric, everything going to the property. I stopped the direct debits and then I looked. And for the last 6-7 months, there's been a payment going out for a mobile phone for £92 a month. Going out of Mum's bank account.
That's bloody disgusting, that.
So
You stopped the direct debit for that.
I've stopped the direct debit. It was for HG3, which is a network I'm on. Now, they said to me that, yeah, we'll cancel it here, but you must ring them and tell them because you don't want any debt letters coming to your mum's address. So I said, right, fair enough. So what I did is I phoned 3 up and they said, we cannot speak to you because it's in your mum's name, coming out of mum's account. We need to speak to her. I said, right, well, I'm going to Wales next week. I will contact you. I will put you on the phone. Mum will verify that I can speak on her behalf because I set the account up for her anyway I bought her a mobile phone and it was in my name. So they had proof that, I've been with 3 since day one. So I phoned 3 up and I said, right, I was on the phone to you last week. I stopped a direct debit payment of £92 a month. at the bank. Now, you said to ring you back and put mum on and she'll confirm I can speak to you. I said, because I want to know what the £92 for, because I need to let the solicitors know. So I
Yeah.
put mum on the phone. Of course, this woman's Asian. Mum couldn't understand the word she was saying. And in the end, my mum said, yes, he can fucking speak on my behalf. I can't understand what you're saying. So then put your son back on. So I said to him, right, so what's it for? Well, what we'll do is we can send you the code to the device. Once you tell me the code on the phone, then I can tell you what it's for. So that's fair enough. So I'm waiting for a code on my phone. So I said to her, excuse me, love, there's no code come through at the moment. She said, well, we've sent the code to the mobile. I said, oh, right, so you've just answered my question, and it is a mobile phone ending in 296. That's all I got, the last three numbers. So he has had a mobile phone at mum's bank, on mum's bank account, on mum's bank card for £92 for God knows how many months. I'm waiting for the bank to get back to me over it.
That's
£30
well,
here,
good.
£30 there, £300 here, £300 there, £200 here, £200 there, been drawn out. MOTs for motorbikes, Tesco's petrol, £40 and £60 here and there.
Oh my goodness.
That's
What I would
really
say though,
overlapping.
when you go to your mum's next, if it's a nice day, if you can nip into the 3 shop itself and do it there.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
then
I would. There was one at, I don't know where mum is. There's none at Colwyn Bay now. I have to go up towards Rill, I think it is, where the nearest one is for 3. But I have found out it is a mobile phone.
yeah, Bumblebee's right. I think you
Yeah.
need advice, get a solicitor.
So,
Your first 30 minutes are free anyway, so
yeah, well, I'm going to get my own solicitor involved now. I'm going to speak to my own solicitor next week. I've had that much going on in my head and trying to sort different things out. I've not even had time. I missed 2 hospital appointments for myself last week because I've had that much going on with different appointments with mum and trying to sort stuff out. Because I had to go for blood tests and stuff and have this camera in my throat again to see whether this was healing up in my throat. And I forgot all about it. I've not even been. I've had to make another appointment for next week.
Right.
that's a shame. It
My
really
head's
is.
in bits. My head is absolutely battered. It's
I
in
bet it
bits.
is. I would be too.
Uh,
But listen, I hope you get things sorted out. I need to jump off anyway because I need to give Leon his
All
med.
right, Beth, it's been nice talking to you.
And you, Matty, love
Thanks for
you,
coming up, Beth.
Chloe,
Loved you.
and I'll give you
Beth?
a better week. So, Joe, behave yourself.
I am behaving myself on Matty's channel.
Right. And if I hear any more of you misbehaving, I'm going to come up and I'm going to shout at you.
Oh, can you bend us? Well, I want to bend you over first and smack your horse.
What you should have said was, Joe, don't threaten me with a good time.
No,
You like-
the problem is though, Matty, it'll be Jen sorting him out, not me.
Jen, I'll send Jen. I'll take you somewhere else, Beth. Man, we'll go somewhere else.
Hey, Ken, how you doing?
Joe, you would not have me.
There's no wrong with my glasses. Believe me.
Yes, you just couldn't handle me, Joe.
How do you know? I bet you my tongue could.
Anyway, I'm going.
You
Right,
you
Beth.
all.
no,
Love
See you and Leon.
you get loose worse as a Labour Party. Couldn't
Joe.
answer that question.
Joe,
Yeah.
you know me. I can go really, really low.
Oh, I know, Beth. And that's
Right.
what I love.
So what it is.
Beth,
All
Matt
right.
said he'd fucking run.
Make me joke, will you?
Sorry. Anyway, I'm going now. Love you.
I need to buy myself a strimmer.
Thank you, Beth.
See you
Have a good
later.
Ken.
Bye, Beth. Bye.
Bye.
Take care, Beth, sweetheart.
How are you, Ken?
Oh, Beth, I love
That was amazing the other night, Matty.
Sorry?
I said I was amazed the other night. I hit 500 subs on channel. Well, 501, but as you know, they come on, they go off. They come on, they go off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was absolutely buzzing the other night.
I get them
Well
all
done.
the time. I get them all the time, you know, when I go live.
Is everybody here sub to you, Alan?
Going off.
Pardon?
Is everyone in my chat sub to you?
I think so. I think
If
so,
not-
Matty.
If not, sub Alan.
Hey,
But yeah,
I'm sub to you, but I'm going to sub from you now. I've already
thanks, Joe.
Nah, I'm always.
Yeah, there's Mick and Matty. There's Matt, Casters and what have you, you know. I've got a few on different channels, and I had, funny enough, a couple of months back, on my casting, on one of my casting videos that I've got on there. That was on 2 years ago.
Right.
Casting at Century CT Sport, because I casted for Century for a while with Big
Right.
Danny.
Yeah.
And it's been on there, 2 years? That's got over 14,000 views.
Mhm.
Now,
Excellent.
he got in touch with me and said about the position of the rod and everything else. No, I can't remember his name. So I sent him a reply back and told him when I'd started and everything and how I went on and why the cast was done in that style on that particular day because of the beach and stuff like that. And he said, well, if it works, it works. I said, well, it's never let me down. It's never failed.
Yeah.
I said, I've been doing it since 1972. And if I don't know what I'm doing now, I never will.
Exactly.
You know, and I've met the best of the best. I've casted with the best of the best all over the world. And to get me badge, you know, I worked really damned hard to get me casting badge for Sea Angler.
Yeah.
So, you know, if I don't know what I'm doing now, I never will.
Exactly. Yeah. True.
You know, I love the Daiwa rods. I have always loved the Daiwa rods. For years, I started off with Daiwa. You know, and then you're getting people coming on saying, oh, your channel's only grown because you keep advertising rods and God knows what else. Well, I'm not advertising rods. The rods that I've used for years, apart from the new one I've just bought.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You know, there's some funny folk on YouTube, isn't there?
Oh,
You know?
Jesus, you don't need to tell me that, you know. I'm one of the
Why?
nicest guys you'll ever meet, but oh,
Why do you
Jesus.
think I've got my camera turned off?
No, there is, Joe. There's some funny folk on YouTube. I mean, I go on quite as many channels as I can. If I miss a stream, you know, I do a live like Matty's. I've missed Matty's a couple of times. I'll go back on it when I've got the laptop on and I'll watch it back and I'll leave a comment.
Yeah.
You know, because I can't get on all the time, most of the time, because, like I say, my kitchen's like an office at the moment with paperwork and my laptop, and I give up on the laptop because it's saying it's not compatible for Windows 11. It's on Windows 10. It's taking its time loading up. I've got files on there for solicitors, files for mum, files for me, pictures, and you know, and it's been a total nightmare. I've ended up turning it off and calling it a day.
Yeah.
My head's in bits with it all.
Me.
Yeah,
I can. Chloe's still just a wee bit better, but she's no great. How you doing, TJ? Aye, Alan, I had the same bother you can. When my parent, well, my father died a lot of years ago. My mum died a lot of years ago as well, actually.
Yeah.
But my brother and my sister, man, it was an absolute nightmare. A nightmare. And it must have took 2 or 3 years to get resolved. I've no time to dampen your spirits, but it was a nightmare.
Yeah. But I had it all with my dad. I actually bought my dad's plot, so the plot belongs to me. If I wanted mum putting in with my dad, which I wouldn't, but if I did, I could.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I know where you're coming from with that. There's nothing worse than families. Nothing
Well,
worse.
I don't speak to either my brother or my sister.
I've not spoke to mine, Matty. I spoke to one of my brothers Thursday, first time in 10 years. The rest
Yeah.
of them I have not spoke to. And believe it or not, I've got a sister and brother lives just round the corner from me. I can piss on their house from where I am.
Yeah, well, I've not spoke to my
What are
brother
you
or my
saying there?
sister since my mother died, so it'll be 14 years.
Sorry, Joe.
You know what you've just been saying there about your family and that, right?
Yeah.
So, I love my family. My mum and dad passed when I went, passed away a while ago.
Yeah.
When my big brother, my oldest brother, he passed away, everybody was really down in the dumps, and nobody speaks to anybody anymore. Answer that one.
Bloody hell.
My big brother, and
Yeah.
once he passed and he died, right? He died mouth and throat cancer,
Oh,
and once he died, we went to the funeral and that, nobody talks to each other. Not my sisters, brothers are now. Nobody talks about them much. Nobody talks to anybody. It's a weird thing.
it's strange, isn't it?
Maybe I don't know its age, or what.
It's absolutely strange.
Kids hit the nail on the head. You can't pick your family, but you pick your friends.
Exactly. Do you know what,
There you go, Matty. You just hit it in the nail on the head.
Matty? I had an uncle die just before Christmas, September. And nobody told me. Nobody told me where the funeral was or anything. Nobody let me know. A friend of mine told me on the phone. He phoned me up after the funeral and said, "It's strange you were at the funeral today, Alan." I said, "What funeral?" He said, "Your Uncle Raymond's." I said, "I didn't even know he'd died." Now, my cousin, his daughter, I went to see middle of November. She sent me a letter and I went up to see her.
Right,
She was
Scotty.
in bed. She was bedridden. And I went to see her. Now, she's only 66. She looked like she was 96. She was in a mess. I've not seen her for 23 years, 24 years. And I had a good natter with her. And she said, "All the best and everything for Christmas." I said, "I'll get you a card. I'll come and see you." 2 weeks ago, she died. Nobody's phoned me and told me. Nobody's
Really?
phoned me up to tell me.
Yeah.
That's shocking.
Same bloke again, phoned me up again because he went to school with her. "I'm sorry about your Julie. Have you not seen on Facebook?" "Well, Facebook I don't go on often. I've got my own group on there, but I don't go on it that often." I said, "'Cause it's like the fucking news of the world on there.
Definitely.
So don't go on
Sorry to
there."
hear that news, Ken. 3 months since your mum passed.
I'll go on Facebook. Only
It's
again.
no easy, Ken.
Sorry.
So
As
yeah,
you know, I lost my son in August. My son died on August the 18th.
oh, sorry to hear it.
Yeah. It's never going to be easy, you know.
No. Well, mine, Matty, I brought my son up. He had everything. You know, he's not spoken to me in 3 years. I've not seen my grandson. I've got a daughter that's 37. She went to Australia when she was 2 with her mum. I agreed for her to go over because it'd be a better life for her. And since she went over there, I've not spoken to her since.
Really?
Yeah, I sent letters and everything. The cheeky bitch had me at court. She moved back to Manchester. Took me to court for back payments and maintenance. I didn't even know she was back. And it went to court and everything, and it got kicked out of court quicker than it went in.
Good.
Because I had all the proof of the letters that I'd sent. It all came back, return to sender, return to sender. I said, bleeding out, I feel like Elvis Presley here with all these letters, return to sender.
Yeah.
I had that many. I had the proof that they'd been sent and been sent back. So don't tell me that I didn't try to communicate.
There's nothing stranger than people, Alan.
Joke. It's a joke. A joke.
It's like you say on YouTube, you know. People come and go. But the good ones, you find the good people on all the channels.
Oh,
you know.
most definite. Most definite. I mean, I could say a couple on here, but I'm not going to do because it's not my nature. But you can tell I'll watch them, but I won't comment on them because you know you're not Well, I have commented a couple of times on them, but it's like hiya, and that's it. You brushed
Yeah.
aside.
Yeah,
I know.
You understand what I mean? There's no conversation with anybody.
yeah.
They all
It's
seem
like
to have their own clique.
it's like the good people. You find them on many channels. You know, I'm a floater. I'm here, there. I'm everywhere.
Yeah, big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I'm everywhere. I support a lot of people. I put in super chats. I try and support people, albeit I've subbed to too many people and I miss lots of people. You know.
Yeah. Oh, I missed. I know. I think Mick's on here tonight with Nick, and I'd missed Mick and Nick's for a while now, on and off.
Yeah, well, I missed them today because
I
was
used
out
to watch
fishing.
them all the time.
But you find the bad ones on YouTube. It doesn't matter where they go; they get found out and they get pushed out the door, and it's the good crew that's in there. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's one thing on YouTube. I don't take sides. If Joe's got a problem with fucking blogs, that's Joe and blogs' problem. It's not my problem. If I speak to Joe, I still speak to Joe, and if I speak to blogs, I still speak to blogs. I
Yeah.
don't fight with blogs because Joe doesn't like them, you know.
Yeah.
I don't get involved in all that
Oh,
shit.
No,
People
no.
don't like each other, they block each other, and that's it, done and dusted.
You think that's what it'll do?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not taking the piss out of you, Joe, by the way. It's just the first thing that came to mind, Joe blogs. Again.
I couldn't give a fuck what anybody says about me. You know what I mean? I'm straight to the point, everybody. If you don't like it, you can go and fucking right off.
Joe,
That's like me.
whereabouts do you live?
Me, I'm in Northumberland.
Northumberland.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends in Sunderland and Northumberland.
No, don't say that word to me.
Why?
Scumberland.
Matt's only here because he's blocked for every other channel. Matt's put, I'm only here because I'm blocked on every other channel.
No way.
Well, I'm originally I was born and bred in Newcastle
He's
upon
everywhere.
Tyne,
Was he?
a place called Newcastle General
He's
Hospital,
fucking everywhere.
Aye.
which is not there now. But no, I live a bit further up north now.
Yeah.
I live in a place near, well, just say it better.
Yeah. I used to stop at the Magpies twice a week when I was a lorry driver. They had a big car park there at the back. Where you could
TJ,
park
you
up
should
at
just come
night.
up on the panel, TJ.
Newcastle Blues is long gone, man. It used to be
Aye.
Scottish Newcastle Blues back in the day. That's when they made proper brown ale. You buy a bottle of brown ale now, it's like piss. Fucking weekend with the drinks I'm drinking.
Aye, proper drink then, Newcastle Brown.
Yeah, fucker. 3 bottles of that and you knew with
Hey,
it.
Gareth. How you doing, Gareth?
Oh, definitely. Like
Joe.
tar.
Oh, there's me buddy. Oh, Gareth.
TJ, you don't talk much because you can't see. Just come up on the panel.
I can't see any chat on here, Matt. Just say hello to everybody if you will. I can't see any chat on here.
Yeah. Alan's saying hello to everybody. They'll hear you. They'll hear you, mate.
I can't see anybody on here on chat. But I know where Matt was coming from before because I did try, like I say, the survey it wouldn't accept the live or anything, you know.
Caster's just saying Alan is an awesome bloke, and we all love you, Alan, bro. I
All
never
of
get
Matt's
notifications for when you're live, Alan. Just a couple I've had have come in. I mean, I work stupid hours. I can work 90-hour weeks. So if I'm not about on YouTube, it just means I'm working. It doesn't mean I'm fucking ignoring people, you know?
No, it's fine, Matty. I've had a few problems with it because Pudsey from the Outcast said to me a few times, well, I'm useless, like I say, with the phone. I've got my phone, I'm going live. Then it's saying, turn your phone horizontal. So then I have to stop the live to turn it horizontal. So I'm pressing buttons. And then it comes up private and it should be public. And I'm thinking, well, I've pressed public before I started. I pressed horizontal before I started. I've already censored the phone. I press go live and then it goes back again and wants to take a picture of me.
Gemma, how you doing?
I hate when Frank's camera comes on, man.
Tank Tech, how you doing, buddy?
3 chins.
So then I've got to stop it and start again, which is a pain in the ass.
Do you know, when I first started coming up in the panels, Alan, I used to chuck myself off the panel and leave the guests on, and I couldn't get myself back on the panel. I'm like, what the fucking hell did I do? Like,
No, right in me, like, how did I get back, guys?
I had to write in the chat. I says, I've chucked myself off. How the fuck did I get back in? I didn't have a clue. I was sat in the house here tying flies like a fucking idiot trying to get back on my own panel.
It was like before with the camera. I wanted to orientate the camera, and it was only somebody said, Beth said, go into settings. I went into settings. Well, there's 4 or 5 different settings on there to press. Turn the camera around. So I turn the camera around to go back, and then it's saying, right, try again. I thought, oh, Jesus Christ, here we go. Because I used to go on StreamYard. I used to do some of my lives on StreamYard and edit them, try and edit them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have next winter. I'm going to try and do a bit of the sea fishing. We'll have to try and organise a date, and I'll fling up a StreamYard, and we can stream together, the 2 of us up on the panel.
Aye, that'd be brilliant.
And you can get your subs to come in, and I'll get my subs to come in and watch us both fish live.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. That'd be brilliant.
Danny,
I am going to go to a spot that I've not been to for years with Dad. I'm going back to when I was 14, 15, because I used to go digging bait with my dad many years ago with a fork.
Yeah.
Little spade. That's how he taught me. And then, of course, pumps came into play, didn't they? And pumping worm and stuff. And I'm going back to this place. I've not been now for, Dad's been dead 37, 38 years. 39, 40 years since I last went to this mark. I've never fished it since my dad died, and I'm going to go and fish it and do a tribute, but I want to try and do it on his birthday. Now, I was looking at the 13th of March this year, but looking at the weather, it's going to be a no-no. But I am going to go there this year, and I am going to do a live stream on the place.
Hey, Matty. Hey, Alan. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Donny. Hi, Ken, we're up in Scotland,
Hi, Donny.
up in the east coast of Scotland. Some people call it the northeast, but
Danny.
we're in Cod's country. We're in Arbroath.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, my 2 lads are from Scotland, Matty.
Where about?
My wife married a chap in Scotland. They was both born in Dumfries.
All right, in the west coast.
Yeah. Then they moved over to Girvan.
Right.
One of the lads is still there. He works at well, they both worked at Turnberry for a while. But the lad now works in Hare. Lee's over in Brighton.
Right.
He's been all over the place. He's been to Saudi, Japan, Hong Kong. He's been everywhere. But he's over in Brighton at the moment. This is what I was saying about Kayak Dangler. He's over there, and Dev.
Right.
So I have promised him I will go over and show Kayak this casting and show Dev the casting and stuff, you know.
I go into kayak anglers when I see him live when I can, but more often than not, he's live when I'm at work.
Yeah. But the the lads, they're both from Scotland.
Someone's got an open circuit there by the sound of it. Loudon's not right.
No, me.
Hey, Matty.
It's not
Hello.
me.
Thank you, man.
Oh, they're good, Donny.
Danny.
That's better.
Stickers. Bentley going on holiday in July with my brothers to Scotland, going to be fishing.
I don't choose in the small ones.
Is that your son, Ken? Do you ever do the fly fishing, Alan?
Oh, Matty, don't mention fly fishing to me. I went a couple of times, but I never caught a fly. It was hard work.
Have you ever caught any crabs?
Oh,
Just on a
don't
Saturday
mention
night.
crabs.
Yeah, crabs. Need to go to the doctor.
Right, I've got one here for you, Joe.
What's that?
I'm walking along Blackfield from one day. And I went down on the beach and heard these crabs crying. And I walked over to them and I'm looking at these crabs, and half a dozen of them. And I said, what the bleeding hell are you crying for? They said, we've got people.
TJ, I don't know what that
The thing
means.
is, what hotel were they in?
Think about it.
I got really choked.
I never actually heard that, Alan. You'll have to do that. Say that again. My apologies. I wasn't paying attention.
Rude.
I was looking at a private comment in my private chat there.
Oh, sorry, Matty. I was saying I was walking along Blackpool Promenade one day and I goes down on the beach and I hears these half a dozen crabs crying.
Right.
And I said to them, what's wrong with you lot? They said, we've got people.
The fuck. Tell you who to watch on YouTube is Walking on the Wild Side. Steve. I watch him a lot.
One of the jokes is pure dad joke.
You've made Chloe choke on a sandwich.
Fuck, I'm choking on these fucking crabs now. I've got to trim myself tomorrow.
It's a proper dad joke and it's funny as fuck.
What's that fucking caster
Look at
saying? Look nice, Danny. I bet I get them before fatties. Listen, Mark, we sent you stickers, mate. I think
That's
you're
better.
taking the piss.
Looks like
Right.
Danny's going to fall
To
off his
send
chair in a
casters their
minute.
stickers on Monday.
I'm not, no, I've just been leaning over, Joe, to get the charger out the phone, love.
Oh yeah, indeed, Castor.
That's it.
I will send them to Mick.
Okay.
Pardon?
Matty,
Oh.
what, Matty, you know the flies that you make? Are they for salmon fishing?
These are mostly trout flies, but I can tie salmon flies.
Right. So are they different flies for different fish, like?
Yeah, salmon are. They're different flies, bigger hooks. Not necessarily massive hooks, but you can tie them bigger on streamer hooks.
Is it
Salmon
nymphs?
flies are works of art. These are just rough and ready trout flies that catch fish.
Is it nymphs or something? What they tie?
No,
What?
I was
Nymphs.
fishing with nymphs today.
Right.
Well, it was actually buzzers I was fishing with today, size 18 buzzers.
Yeah.
I mean, they're tiny.
Just still waiting.
Right. Right. 'Cause, somebody said to me, well, I'm going back years ago. I've never done fly fishing or anything. But apparently you have to tie flies or something to the seasons when the flies put the larvae on the water.
There is a bit of theory behind that. But then again, stock trout will grab anything. I mean, I don't have any here. They're on my car.
Yeah.
Sometimes they want a big lure. And then the next time they want a tiny little size 18 a merger buzzer or a bloodworm. And then in the summer, come evening time, you get the dry flies on. You've got to hatch the match the hatch on a summer evening for catching them on the dry fly.
Yeah, because
it's not
there's
just a
different
case of
times.
chucking a dry fly out. They'll only take what's hatching.
Yeah, there's different times, isn't there? I know when I go over to Girvan, I go up through, what's it called now? Newton Stewart.
Oh, that's where I bought my boat, Newton Stewart.
Yeah, when I'm going through Newton Stewart, there's a couple of ponds there, well, like lakey type things, and there's fly fishing on there. And I stopped one day speaking to a guy, and he said there was after brown trout.
Yeah.
And they was he said there's different flies, there's rainbows, there's brown, but there's different flies for different ones that you catch.
Yeah.
And he opened this box. I said, Jesus Christ, we're full of different colours, rainbow colours and all sorts.
Well, in my wee bag I took fish in the day, there's about 5,000 flies in there.
Bleeding hell.
At least 5,000.
Will you ever get to use them all?
No, but I sell them as well, eh?
Ah, right.
Laters, Billy. Cheers, mate. Tank Tech, yeah, you can reuse the flies. I've reused flies for many, many weeks.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just get wrecked. Depends how many fish you catch or how many pools you get on the fly. The teeth of the trout can shred them, but no, the flies last a long time.
How long do the hooks last, Matty?
Oh, forever.
Do they?
Yeah. Hey, Jack Peppers, how you doing? Yeah, the hooks last forever.
Wow.
If I get a fly that gets shredded to bits, I'll stick the hook in my jacket. I'll bring it home. I'll cut what's left off and retie on the hook, unless it gets blunt.
Right.
Just burn the
Wow.
materials off with a lighter. The only time you get blunt hooks is if you're catching the bottom, kidding you're hitting rocks,
Yeah.
or if you're in about the trees. I caught a couple of trees today.
Yeah.
I'm quite good at catching trees.
Right,
I got tangled, fucking hell. But I've had 9 shoulder operations, Alan. And my shoulders are both fucked, my elbows are fucked, my wrists are fucked. And I just couldn't cast today, and I got tangles. I don't know, 5 times I had to cut my trace off and retie with fingers that I couldn't feel. And it was just a nightmare.
Yeah.
I was even casting with my left arm today for a while because my right hand's that bloody sore.
I have the cortisones in my shoulders for the casting over the years and everything. My shoulders are buggered. My joints.
Well, I've had 9 decompressions and rotor cuffs fixed every time. I shredded my rotor cuff tendons, decompressions, and the AC joint, which is the top joint here, opens
that's
up
right.
so I can lift my arms up. But they're fucked again. I say that's my elbow. That's my elbow straight with arthritis, and that's only a year past July. It's not even 2 years since I had surgery.
Yeah. Well, it's not nice, is it? It's horrible. Horrible.
It's a pain. It's an inconvenience.
Yeah, it is an inconvenience.
Hey, Matt, I had fucking 7 fish. No 5, I had 7.
Hey, Matty, did you send that card to TJ's? You make me really go big.
Check with your dick.
That's what my husband sent me for Valentine's Day.
There's a case there, casters.
Right next to the one that says, "We have tolerated each other for so long, it's remarkable."
Well, I'm hoping to meet up with casters when I've been over to Brighton on the way back.
Is all take care now?
Are you going, Joe?
Take care.
I've got I do like to go on somebody's channel and they just start to come live. Well, I think they're going live.
No worries, Joe.
All right, Joe.
Nice
Nice speaking to you.
Jack Prepper, I quit fly fishing, got tired of snapping the flies off, never could master that.
And ladies in there and all, I like to make sure you was all right.
No worries, Joe. Cheers for coming up, man.
Nice speaking to you, Joe.
Jack, it's just a wee bit of practice.
A wee bit of practice.
A wee bit of practice.
You're trying to talk. You're trying to learn a Geordie how to speak. You know, a wee bit of fucking Scottish.
Why, man? Why, man?
Oh, I love you, buddy.
It's no why, man. It's okay, the new for you doing the next one.
Why, man? You can still get brewing in winter.
I love you all. Catch up with you all soon. Please take care, everybody, and stay
Cheers,
safe.
Joe. Catch you later.
Take care, Joe. Ta-da,
Joe.
Same to you. Love.
Ta-da now.
You call me love.
I can call you love.
No.
Yes, I can.
Everybody loves you, Joe.
Joe can, but she's got Matty deal with, and Beth can.
It's a Yorkshire thing.
A Yorkshire thing.
Right, they all say love in Yorkshire or duck.
Scout thing too.
Love or duck.
In Yorkshire, stays in Yorkshire.
Hey,
They say, ta-da, love, or ta-da, duck.
I love you all too now. Not that way, though. You don't take care now.
We live in different times now, Joe. It's all right to say you enjoy bum love.
You're a fucking awesome bloke. Don't anybody else ever tell you any different.
I don't give a fuck anyway what people think of me, to be honest. I couldn't care less.
And here's one for you. Anybody that wants to mess about with Matty or anybody on this channel, you can go fuck right off.
That's it, Joe.
And that's me out. Bye, everybody.
Right. Cheers, Joe.
Bye-bye, man.
Bye, Joe.
I'm too old and decrepit to be thinking and worrying about what people think of me as well.
I'm exactly the same. I don't care. My name says it all. No fucks, no frills, no mercy. I don't care. One person crossed me. He's now a sad individual that's fucking dwindled away.
stench.
What's that thing, Matty, you got over the top? Is that a magnifying glass?
No, this is a light.
A light?
It's a light, but I stole the extension lead for doing in my bedroom doing in Chloe's bedroom for the fish tank. Our bedroom. So I don't have a plug to plug it into because I'm blind there. If I put my glasses down, I don't know, he's on my head.
Yeah.
If I put my glasses down, I can see to tie a fly, but I can't read the chart. So I'm better just tying a shit fly and reading the chart because the trout don't know the difference. They'll still take a shit fly. These ones are for making use, they're not for selling.
There's some that have like a magnifying glass on them or anything when you're tying them.
I've seen them, but it still doesn't help with reading the chart.
I've had to turn it off, Telly, because it was echoing across and disturbing the thing.
What I need to do is I need to get a monocle.
No.
So I've got a monocle in one fucking eye and I can tie the fly with one eye and read the chart with the other.
No, you need to get varifocal glasses. They're awesome.
In a bit, man.
TJ, I'm
quite a few.
I'm a poor gardener.
He's tight as shit.
You're a poor gardener that's Scottish.
my, for fuck's sake, he had his hat on backwards all day. You're fucking right. When I stuck on my head, right, I'm like, that feels fucking strange, man. And it was the owner's grandson who says, your hat's on back to front. I wasn't reading the chart.
I honestly couldn't. I'm like,
oh, who cares, man? Fuck's sake, man.
Don't put that on the wrong way round.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh, you bastard, did you say? I was going to wear that fishing and I forgot to take
I'm all right in a minute, thanks.
Next time I go fishing, I'll take my wig and I'll wear my wig fishing.
When you wear the tutu.
It's Eric Faulkner.
When I'll come in and sort it now.
Fucking.
I guess worse every time you put the fucking hat on.
I said I'll come in and sort it now.
Does anyone remember Eric Faulkner?
Jesus, I remember the name, but I can't remember who he was.
The band? He was in a band?
Oh.
Specific to Scotland?
He was a guitarist.
He was, and a singer.
He wasn't the lead singer.
Sometimes he was.
Sometimes, but not the main man. Was
the
John
main...
Bon Jovi?
No, the main man was Les McEwen.
Listen, I'm 53.
You should still know who I'm on about.
I do, but I can't remember. That's like me saying to you, do you know what a metasequoia glistostroboides is?
No, but I do know who the Bay City Rollers are.
The Bay City Rollers.
DJ, ask him about the Spice Girls. He will remember the Spice Girls.
Metasequoia glistostroboides is the giant redwood. There you go.
Back to there.
I know a bit of Latin where it comes to botany.
Abandoned.
I did actually think it was a tree, but I thought it was the monkey puzzle, so that's why I kept my gob shut.
Well, you're just trying to fish to see if I know what the Latin name of monkey puzzle is, and it's actually Araucana. You can Google and check.
There you go. That's right, Caster's doing that. Be right back.
Araucana.
Jack, can you hear me, Matty?
Is that you off, Alan?
Yeah, I'm going to go. The lad's been sick all over the bleeding floor and everything, so I'm going to get this sorted out and get some supper on.
No worries. I appreciate you coming up, Alan.
Oh, it's been nice talking, honestly.
Cheers,
I did
buddy.
say I would come on.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm going to sort out the boys and stuff. And
okay, mate. Take care.
Okay, take care.
Alan.
Oh, it's been nice talking to everybody.
We appreciate you, Alan. Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, I'll come back into chat in about 5 or 10 minutes on
Cheers,
chat when I've sorted out here. He's threw his dinner up. The big lad lies here, has his dinner, he gulps it down, goes and has a drink of water, comes in, and then it's all over the floor.
Oh, fuck.
I know. Oh, more stress.
Dustpan and a brush.
I know.
You?
More stress.
That's fucking man.
Dustpan, a
Can
dustpan
I-
and a brush and shove it in the toilet, man.
Can I just clarify? We are talking about a dog,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. You can get slow feeder.
I
Slow
wondered why my throat was getting thirsty. I've been neglecting my drink.
He's had all sorts. He's had all sorts. He's a big lad, and he gulps his bleeding food down, and then he just throws up cold water, and then just throws it. It's all over the floor at the minute, living room floor. So I'm going to go and pick it up and sort it out, and I'll
Okay.
speak to you all on chat on
Okay,
it in
Alan.
a bit when I've got sorted, guys.
Thanks,
See
mate.
you in a bit.
Okay, Alan.
All
See you
right,
later,
nice
man.
speaking to you all.
Cheers.
Take
Cheers,
Okay,
Alan.
care.
the same.
Well,
Take care, everybody.
Jack
Take care.
says, I feel like it's time for a brandy. I'm on rum and coke.
Oh, I like a rum and coke. I might actually get a bottle of rum for next Saturday.
Nah, no rum and coke for me.
Cracking cherry rum and proper coke. None of that.
Babe, you were meant to get fucking whiskey about 4 weeks ago.
I'll go to the shop next week and I'll get a bottle of whiskey and I'll get a bottle of Wood's Old Navy dark rum. Hey, Danny, you want to do your can of juice?
I cannot
Challenge?
juice.
Your can of Mountain Dew or whatever the hell it is. Bottle.
What are you drinking?
Well, we're going to do the Sprite challenge, but I haven't got Sprite. But I done it the other night there.
You mean drinking in one go?
Aye.
Give me a second.
Without burping.
Be right back.
And Jack says he's changed his mind. It's whiskey. Whiskey and coke.
Whiskey straight out that bottle.
Needs to be in a can, eh?
Can I get a can of your iron brew?
Yeah, there's one can left.
It's only one can.
Yeah, so we're going to take it. I'll get that from someone.
I done the Sprite challenge with Chloe. I nailed my bottle and I won her. And then I nailed about a third of Chloe's bottle and I never burped for, what, 45 minutes? 45 minutes I sat there. As soon as I stood up, man, it was just this almighty fucking bellow.
Yeah, you think you burp from this shit?
I don't know. The Sprite's meant to be the one. Give me a second.
This is
Right, it's quite gassy. It feels like it's more gassy than other
What have you got, Annie?
What got for?
what I got.
What have you got?
You see the big Gary Bars thing at the back?
Stop
No,
that!
is that fizzy though?
That's Mountain Dew.
Is it fizzy?
I don't give a fuck.
With bubbles, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you hear
Okay.
Chloe there?
Did you hear me? Did he fucking hear you?
Chloe says, people can hear you. I just dropped my fucking shorts down and done a mooney to Chloe.
Ah, he's like, did you see my big hairy bars there?
Need to pass it over?
This second was going to have
Adrian.
vape first. It's not a race to see who finishes first, it's to see who lasts the longest without burping.
Yeah, you can't burp. If you feel like you're going to burp, you got to drink.
You're not allowed to burp.
You're not allowed to burp.
You're not allowed to burp till you finish the whole bottle or can.
No, you got to, I thought you had to go the longest with burping.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes, this is me, Jack.
No, you've got to finish the can before you're allowed to burp or bottle.
You should do one of your quizzes, DJ, based on horticulture. Latin names of trees.
No, because then you'd win.
How do you know that? Maybe I'm bullshitting.
Nobody else would get any answers right.
Well, you have to put a couple in. Then I would have feel so daft. At least I'll get one right.
By the way, Maddie, is your can is it cold?
Freezing cold.
Good. This too.
Are you ready? Let's do it.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, man. Brah.
Awesome.
We finished that. Same. That's as fast as it can come out the can.
Yeah.
Eh?
Did he finish his up?
Exactly the same time.
Fucking hell. You know, you do the Sprite one. The Sprite's is worse.
I've got a tip for you. You know, if you put a hole opposite the hole in the can,
That makes 2 holes.
it comes out quicker.
Yeah, that's correct.
Didn't have anything, just a hand to make another. It's not a race to see who drinks it first.
It's not a race.
It's
Just
to
in
see who
case-
burps first.
Just in case you need it for future, you know, you might do who can drink it faster. If you throw it another little nail hole in the top of the can opposite the other hole, it will come out quicker.
What
Yeah.
we'll have to do, Aunt Danny, is a yard of ale.
A yard of ale?
A yard of
Yeah.
ale.
Have you
Yeah,
got
but
a yard of ale glass?
That's
I'll get one.
booze.
That's a yard of ale, 4 pints.
4 pints, half a liter.
Eh?
That's half a liter.
4 pints.
Or is it
2 litres.
4 pints?
But it's in a long, thin glass. Let's say yard long.
No, we don't have that here.
Well, we could just do 4 pints of milk.
Milk.
I didn't realise it held that much. I thought it only held a pint.
No, a
Half a
pint
gallon.
glass is a pint.
Half a gallon is, by the way, not 2 liters. It's 1.9.
Yeah, but a yard of ale has got a bulb one end, and then it's really thin and long for the next yard, isn't it?
I can do a pint of beer in about probably 3 seconds.
Not from a yard glass, you can't.
No, for my yard glass, no, but out of a pint glass.
Yeah,
About 3 seconds.
because there's a trick to doing it in a yard glass as well.
The glasses we used to use in the pubs was 4 pints it took. 4 pints of beer. And if you go down it, you didn't pay for it.
You must have been best.
Aye,
My gran-
no pissed.
My granddad used to have a yard glass up on the wall, and when we went to stay with him, he'd take it down and fill it with juice, like orange juice or blackcurrant juice or something, and he'd have us all trying to drink out of it.
Well, there is that in on YouTube, Danny. It's 4 pints of milk in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know if we can do it with milk.
I'm very milky.
I think I can do it with energy drink.
4 pints of energy drink.
Monster. Oh, that'd be my dream. Monster.
Oh fuck no! I don't drink energy juice.
You know, they say it's not good for you, but this is water for me.
I never drink it. Never.
Never had any issues.
Oh, you can get different size glasses, TJ.
Us Scottish are renowned for being pissheads. That's probably why it was 4 pint yards up here.
Well, Scousers aren't exactly sober. They're nearly all dockers and sailors. They were nearly all dockers and sailors.
Hey, Justin, how you doing? If I had another can, Danny would entice you to do another can, but we've named our cans of juice. I'll just say here some.
You wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, let me first smoke a cigarette. Hey, Justin. Hey, send Justin put a link in the channel so Justin can hop up maybe if he wants.
If you Justin, you want to come up?
Oh man, there was
Hey,
no
Tasha,
burp coming
how you
up, but it's. I think it went down with me. I start farting.
You start farting?
Yep.
That's all right. I'm quite well known for farting on my live stream. Danny's going to start farting shortly when he's full of gas. And
That's how he gets away with not burping.
Yeah.
Right, what was the best?
You don't need to worry about Chloe. Chloe, she farts more than me.
Okay, yeah, Justin, no problem.
I swear to God, Chloe fucking deliberately does it, man. Oh, here's whoop whoop. Wait,
But she's also very sweet.
Your biggest bullshitter. It's you that fucking farts.
Rubbish.
The lady just protests too much.
I think the last time we heard her farting, and like Maddie was like, "Oh God damn, Chloe."
No, that wasn't it. My exact words were, "Oh, you dirty bitch."
And that wasn't me, it was him.
Fuck.
Oh, ha ha ha.
Didn't you sit there with a straight fucking face lying at me?
I couldn't get lying shite.
She sat there with a straight face
Julie.
pointing her finger at me. Was that a burp there, Danny?
No, that was a cough.
Right, go and do a burpee. That'll make you burp.
No. Hey, by the way, I didn't saw the guy on Yogi channel anymore.
Yeah.
Nope.
I've noticed that too.
He's out of there.
He's gone.
Again.
Yeah.
It's his own doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
His whole life has been self-destruct, but I don't want to go there on my channel tonight.
No. That's just wanted to do. No, last Thursday, by the way, I had a wake for a friend of me and Annalise, and no, last Thursday and Friday morning we got the news she passed away.
Who passed away?
A friend of me and Annalise.
Oh, sorry, mate. Never knew that.
Yeah, I said it in the WhatsApp group. I forgot to put it on Messenger group. Sorry for that.
Sorry to hear that, buddy. We're okay, Tasha. We're just having a can of iron brew. And a wee dram. How are you?
The spray one's definitely better, was it? It's a lot more gassy.
I actually think the iron brew's gassier.
Do you think?
I think so.
Oh no, I don't think it is.
But you got all the people on YouTube doing the Sprite challenge and they're like buckled up in pain trying to burp. It's a load of shite, man.
If it is like ice cold, freezer cold, it's not the Sprite that makes you burp. It's the contraction of the stomach that pushes out air, and that actually not counts as a burp.
I still wouldn't do it. I don't get defeated in anything I do.
There's no hear me though.
But can you burp on commando?
Yes.
Yes, I can.
I can.
I can
That
make myself burp. I can
Yeah, me too.
swallow air down into my stomach and burp anytime.
Sorry,
I'm pretty
was I
sure-
not supposed to say yes there? No, I do apologise. Oh no, I can't do that. Not at all.
Oh no, I'm a lady.
Ladies.
That's not ladylike.
I'm pretty sure I can fart on command.
I never fart. I just blow kisses with my ass.
Me too.
Oh, Jack can sit on commando. Good boy.
I haven't managed to do that yet. Although I'm pretty sure as I get older, I may be able to get that skill going.
Well, I mean, it's a pretty shitty conversation, but my longest fart was like 40 fucking seconds long.
You was breathing through your asshole.
I was quite impressed with it.
He wasn't speaking, he was silent.
And it was a really high-pitched, squeaky fucker. You kind of just have the back pressure correct and the push correct just to make it go, you know?
My grandmother reached the age of 80 something, and every step she took, she perped. That was her word. So she'd get up and she'd go perp, 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 and she'd be saying, oops, sorry, oops, sorry, oops, sorry.
My ex-mother-in-law, bless her cotton socks, who's been passed away for a lot of years, she was disabled in a wheelchair. She'd had various amounts of strokes and heart attacks and all the rest of it. But we used to take her out in that, and we went in a hardware store, and it was a pensioners' day, and the place was mobbed. And I just done this almighty fart. I looked at her and I goes, "Oh, you dirty bitch, how could you?" And I walked out the shop and abandoned her while she was red with embarrassment, and everybody thought it was her that stunk the whole shop out. She never spoke to me for about 6 months.
I don't blame her, actually. That's shocking. What a shocking thing to do.
I just looked at her and says, "Oh, you dirty bitch, how could you?" And I walked out the fucking door. Everybody stared at her, man. She was mortified.
I like to fart in an elevator. I like to fart in an elevator when I get up.
You're next. I'll get you in a shop sometime and I'll just go, "Oh, Chloe, you dirty bitch." I do anything you can. I'll do housework, hoover, do dishes. I don't do shopping.
My dad did that to my mum about 4 years ago. So how old would he have been? 78. He was 78. She was 75. And they were in the Aldi. And he walked up next to her, give her a kiss on the cheek, told her he loved her, farted, and walked away. And she just shouted at him. She just called him, and "You're disgusting. You're that." And he's going, "Why are you trying to make out it was me?"
That's the kind of thing I would do.
I cannot do that with my wife. If I fart, she needs to throw up.
Throw up.
She
Women
needs it,
fart.
and she-
Women, when the past gas doesn't smell, it's angel dust, so I'm told.
Is it shit?
Chloe's honest. She just said hers is bad.
It smells like fucking lavender and roses because it doesn't.
I had
no, Jack. I don't need to eat eggs to smell like eggs. I always smell like eggs.
I had a little Fiat Uno. You know the ones where you've got to bring the front seats forward to let people in the back?
Yep.
Mhm.
And the back windows only opened on a ratchet. You know, the single open up sideways things, not open up and down. And I let one go on a really long road. And I had my two kids in the back of the car.
Oh my God, poor children.
And they were only like 4 and 7.
Oh my God, that's child cruelty.
And I'm laughing while I'm telling you. I let one go and I wound my window up and I could see them in the rear view mirror. And the two of them had their faces squashed up against the open window.
Oh, fuck. Stories are coming out now.
I nearly
bad,
crashed the
TJ.
car 'cause I had tears in my eyes and I was laughing so much.
I think we've all done something similar. I done it in the work van. The back windows don't open, only the front, and it was just me in the front, and there was 3 guys in the back, because I had a load of shite on the driver's seat of the van, the passenger seat, and I just fucking felt the stomach going. I thought, right, fuck you guys, windows up. They can't open their windows because there is no windows to open, and I just delivered this almighty fucking beast for the east. And it was absolutely vile. I actually had to stop the van and get out myself. It was that bad.
Hey, but that's not so bad as we did. When I still had my company and we worked in the entire Europe, some people just needed to drive like 6 hours, 15 hours to get to the job site or go back home. So what we did, we take the bucket, we took a shit in it and put it in the back of the van.
Quality.
And after a few hours, you're getting a call. You son of a bitch.
Shit in the bucket.
Yep.
I threatened Chloe with the Dutch oven, Jack. She'd tell me she would kill me.
Yeah, that's one thing you will not do to me. As fast as you, I'm spewing at you.
It's like I says to Chloe, when was it? Oh, it was a while back. I told her I'd shit the bed.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm getting on now, accidents happen and all that shit. I says to her, Chloe, I've shit the bed, man. She's like, you have not. I says, I put on my serious face. I says, look, I've shit the bed. I've had a shart. And she was having none of it. So I says, geez your fucking hand. She moved fucking quick the opposite direction.
Yeah, you was lying there, but I just didn't trust him.
You see.
I'd fucking decked you if you done that. You'd be wearing your own shit.
What do you mean you
but
would have decked me? Hear that?
Maddie.
Fucking,
My hand and shite, you'd be wearing it.
fucking abusing a pensioner, man.
Hey, but Maddie, in these 9 months, her smell will get better and better. So she will be blessed with you farting around her.
My sense of smell just now is fucking awful because every smell smells weird. It makes me gag.
Try to blame it on me
Julie-
until
Julie,
later.
Justin
Yeah.
woke me out of a dead sleep one night from the worst smelling fart I've ever smelled in my life.
Oh
Tried to
man.
blame it on me. That's a bad one when it wakes you up, Julie.
Oh, come on. Oh, she's so cozy.
Chloe can fucking trump as good as any, believe you me.
Years
Correct,
and
Jack.
years ago. God, I think the kids were only babies.
You didn't do it when they were babies as well, did you?
So they were still. So I think we still had one in the cot in the bedroom with us, and I'd gone to bed early, and he was staying up late. And he told me the next morning that he opened the bedroom door. He didn't, like you're talking Dutch ovens. He told me that he opened the bedroom door and it fucking reeked. So he just shut the door back down again and went back downstairs. He's like, I'm not even going to walk in that bedroom. You must have been farting all night long. He said, I wasn't sure whether it was you or the baby. He said, but I checked the baby before I left and he was clean.
Fuck. I thought you were what I say. You fucking dropped one and left the bairn in the cot because he couldn't escape.
Oh, it's nice to know you're loved, isn't it? Eh?
Yeah, share and share alike. That's what I say. Like I say, we Chloe here can keep up with me. No problem. And I believe Chloe when she says if I did the Dutch oven to her, she would fucking headbutt me. She would.
Oh, come on.
I'll
So-
be the one with a bruise on my apple though.
How's the kiddo? Danny, how's the kiddo?
He's doing good. Better again.
Good.
You know, he was sick. The wife also. Me, myself, have been being better the last few days. So yeah, need to start going out a bit. You know,
You need to go
sitting on
fishing, man.
yeah, with the arthritis. Nah, not yet. I think April, last of April, beginning of May, maybe.
Yeah,
I just fuck the arthritis. I just do it anyway. The day
Yeah.
it killed me. Today it killed my hands and that, but I just enjoy my fishing too much, you know. I know the time's going to come where I'm going to have to give up the fishing.
Yeah, and then you can
Can't
send
even
Chloe
hold
out.
the camera in this weather.
I'm trying to get Chloe to come out fishing, but it's trying to get people to watch the kids.
Yeah.
Because they would just get too bored. They would just...
They get bored within 5 minutes being there. I'm like, we want to go home.
They've seen me on the telly and they're like, fuck that.
You know, they watch it for like 10 minutes, if that, and then they'll like just start playing with toys.
Yeah. Who wants to see me when I'm on the fucking YouTube?
No, they'll shout, oh, there's Dad.
Hey, maybe next time, Maddie, if you catch a fish, show it on camera.
Do you know what the problem is, Danny? It's no disrespect to any other communities that fish. It's the pond rules. You're not allowed to take the fish out of the water. At no circumstances is that fish allowed to come out of the water or out the net. So you have to bend down and on. I could move my camera, but knowing me, my camera would fall out the tripod and go in the water and get fucking lost. Again,
Yeah,
I've done
that's
it a
understandable.
couple of times. I've moved the camera over, and it's like it just takes one slip and the phone's gone, eh? Because I didn't
Yeah.
even need to charge. I stream the whole time off my phone. I don't need to take a charging pack. My phone can stream for about 8 hours
Mhm.
without a battery pack. So it's the next time I go, I'll take the camera over, or I can hit at the back of it and just tilt it down. But there was only one small fish today, and that was the one I lost. That was maybe £1.5 pounds. The rest were all between 2.5 and £6. So they were good fish.
Yeah, we don't have like the stock pounds, the bait pounds we have here around. That those don't have very big trouts in it. They're only small.
The biggest in that pond is the biggest that's been caught is just short of £15.
For a fish, Jesus.
There's been quite a few about the £13-14 mark, but the average fish would be, I mean, the one I lost was maybe £1.50. That's the smallest fish I've seen in there. The average fish would be £2.5, £3. The majority of the fish would be sort of £3 mark, thereabouts. Lots of 5s, 6s, 7s and 8s. The biggest I've had, I think, would be close to £9 brown trout. I had an £8 rainbow maybe a couple of months ago or something, I can't remember. £8 odd rainbow. And they fight like mad just now because the water's cold, there's plenty of oxygen in the water. So they don't tire out. In the summer they fight literally for 10 seconds and then they're gassed out because the water's low in oxygen. Whereas just now the water's full of oxygen and they can fairly give you a pull like. And I'm using a heavy fly rod, I'm using a 10 weight. I try and bully them in as quick as I can with a 10 weight.
Are there any ponds, lakes, whatever they're in, rainbow trout that you can go fishing in and eat what you catch?
Oh yeah, you can eat them. You can kill them and eat them if you want.
Is that only in Scotland?
No, there's trout fisheries in England. You can go and catch trout and eat them. I just don't like trout.
I love them, especially smoked.
See, I
I'll eat them smoked,
like
Danny.
rainbow trout. I do like rainbow trout because I cook it wrap it in newspaper and throw it in the microwave in 2 minutes. It's lovely. And when you
there's plenty of fisheries down south you can catch and kill. I mean, I'm the same as you, Danny. If I was to take a trout, I would smoke it.
Yeah.
But I can't just eat a trout done in the microwave.
No, that's fish raping.
Sacrilege,
okay,
I know.
No problem, Alan. Yeah, I mean, I used to smoke a couple of trout. When I stayed at Mould Address, I would smoke some trout. I would smoke some cod and some salmon, and I would make some lovely fish cakes. And whatever was left out the smoked trout, I would eat, and it was okay. I used to marinate it in OVD rum and brown sugar before I smoked it.
I also love like eel, smoked eel. Oh man,
I love eel. A lot of folk turn their nose up at eel, but eel's lovely.
but they are so expensive at the the last few years.
Do you know you get eels here? I'm not going to say lots and lots of them, but you catch them frequently.
Yeah, well, you know what it is in my country. It's the fish I catch. It's the big river is called the Maas. There's so much pollution going from Germany into it too. If it goes to the sea, the eels are normally like one color, and those eels have spots. And eel cannot, how you say it, remove the toxins, the toxic inner their body, so they store it. So I don't eat them.
The problem here with the stock trout is most of them are ponds, and the ponds are muddy, so the fish tend to taste like mud.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
You need to give them a salt bath.
Yeah, draw it out.
Sorry.
But if you catch like the loch of fish up in the hills, it's flowing water. There's a stream comes in and a stream exits, and the trout there taste totally different because it's basically a stone bottom rather than mud.
You have also like a fish called a barbel over there.
Yeah.
No. There's a good. Those are good to catch you catch them with cheese, and I don't think you can take them, but if you take them, they taste awesome.
Yeah, Jack. The rainbows here, they've got. If you catch a wild trout, it's like a wild salmon. The flesh is orange. Most of the rainbow trout here, it's no white meat. It is pink.
It's pink, yeah.
It's pink, but it depends where you catch it. The pond I fish is basically a mud bottom, so It's a difference, Danny, between catching a flounder in an estuary where it tastes like mud or catching it out on a sandy beach. It tastes nice.
Yeah.
It's like a wild brown trout here is really nice. If you can catch a wild brown trout in a river,
Yeah.
I'll eat them any day. But nah, the pond fish, you've got to leach all the muck out them.
Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah,
Unscripted. How you doing?
That's
I mean, I'm
today.
only going by the trout I've bought in a supermarket or a
Yeah.
fish shop. It's been pink meat.
They're probably farmed.
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah, because they do tend to be very uniform in size and weight.
Yeah, they'll be farmed.
You go in and see it's £5 pound, and you go, "We've got any little ones?"
Well, you know, I mean, I generally, apart from this winter, I fish for the cod off the shore. And I could go out and get over £100 in fish almost every night. And then you look at the cost of cod loin here in the shops is £30 a pound for cod loin.
I know, disgusting.
Anywhere between 22 and £30 a pound for cod loin. It's dearer than farmed salmon. And I used to catch, if you just look at my, I don't know if it's on my videos or my community page, the fish that I've caught. I used to give the gamekeeper fish. In return, he would give me venison. I'd go down to the chicken farm, give them fish. I would get all the big double yolk eggs for nothing. The old grannies across the road, I would give them fish. They would cook as a cookie dumpling or scones or cakes. So it's their fault I'm fat.
I'll blame it on someone else.
Yep. Well, they're feeders. Chloe's a feeder. I'm trying to lose weight and Chloe's a feeder.
Just make sure you're eating.
Chloe made a sandwich about, what, an hour and a half ago? Mine's is still there. Homemade bread.
Is there also Miracle Whip on it?
No, we don't do Miracle Whip in this country. Never heard of it until Skeeter's channel.
Yeah.
Never heard of Miracle Whip. But yeah, it's the same as salad cream, so you get salad cream here.
Okay, Justin is back. You want to come on panel, Justin?
Had to draw a picture. Where's Skeeter? Is he live?
No, he had. He wanted to go live at 3 o'clock his time, so 8 o'clock your time. But I think that the weather forecast has been changing a lot. So he said, nah, never mind. I know Dams went fishing, but his phone decided to update when he was live.
Right.
No,
Justin is not coming up yet.
I managed to do a 6-hour stream before I got here.
Did you?
Okay.
Yep. I was literally just going through my back catalogue, just had my own videos playing in the background, and if anybody popped in and spoke, I was saying hi. But
Have you seen my aquarium, TJ?
I have, yes.
I'm just
I'm
doing
gonna
how many watch hours.
I'm gonna steal your idea.
Quite right. Have you got an aquarium?
No, but I've got an automatic battery operated jellyfish.
All right.
There is already someone doing that, TJ.
That's Tory.
Tory Beckham.
Well,
sorry.
I'll be doing that while I'm at work.
Quite right.
How many hours, watch hours do you have now at the moment, Matty?
If you give me a second, I'll just check. Today's hours
Just
won't
roughly.
be on it.
Just
Thank
roughly,
you,
you know.
Jack was in mine.
I'll just check, Donny. I'm close to 3,000.
You've been like.
Yeah, I've got 2,700.
I think I'm probably just about the same, maybe a wee bit more, but I've been getting on the aquarium, TJ. I've been doing it a day, during the day when I'm at work. I knock it off when I'm doing the fish tank water changes, and then I stick it back on at bedtime. And I've been getting about 80 hours a day.
You won't. How long have you been doing that for? More than 10 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, maybe not quite. How long have we been doing it, Chloe?
Huh?
The lives on the fish tank. A week?
Maybe 3 weeks.
Nah, it's not 3 weeks I've been doing lives.
Yeah, it is.
So how many in total hours you are at now?
I'm
Well,
just
if you
trying
go-
to find it.
If you go to your analytics, it'll show you where, because it's what you see in your analytics is 5 days late.
Yeah.
So you'll see what's been going on the 10th of February. So they wait
Right,
5 days to show you what your analytics are.
I had no content from March because my son was no well, and I didn't do any content until the start of October. So 6 months I did nothing, and then since then I've got 2,790 hours since October.
Nice.
Let me just, for 28 days, I have 731 hours for 28 days, but that's excluding today.
But if you go back 5 days,
I don't know how to work all this shit, TJ.
if you go to where it says earn,
I'm not monetized though.
no, I know, but where you
Doesn't matter.
go back down to where it says earn on your side of your YouTube thing. If you press that, it tells you that as of the 10th of February, you
when I
heard
press
this many
that,
hours.
this is what it says on my phone. It's back to front.
It
says monetization is not available in your location.
Oh yeah. Go into YouTube Studio. Make sure you put your location on before you choose your location, because I had that too. Like it said, the Netherlands wasn't in the program, and I went through it, put my location on, and now I can see how much time I need and everything. But I don't want to be monetized, so it's not about the hours for me.
Where'd you go for that, Danny?
Right, see that?
And I go to on my phone.
Showing data as of the 10th of February.
Yeah, I see that.
Right, that's 2,740 public watch hours. Now today I've got 45 watch hours. That won't show up for another 5 days.
All right. Well, I'll probably be over the 3,000 then, because I had 50 odd hours today, and then the last 5 days on my fish tank.
Yeah, you opened the YouTube Studio on your phone. Do it different. Go to Google, YouTube Studio, and go from there to log in. Don't log in with your YouTube app. Then you can have all the applications what you have on the computer, you also have on your phone. Justin told me that.
I've got the YouTube app, the YouTube Studio app, which is just dead easy to.
Oh fuck! I'll do it another day. Can't be arsed.
Yeah,
that's correct. That's correct, Jack. On Social Security, indeed, you have to claim an extra income, but you can only earn a certain amount before they cut you on the income.
I don't get any benefits, so it doesn't affect me.
No, it doesn't affect me either. So yeah, what you see in on your earn tab is 5 days old. So as you've just said there, yesterday you had 50 view hours. The day before that you might have had 45 view hours. The day before that you've had 30 view hours. But you won't see that for the next 5 days. But also, they take away what you put up 12 months ago.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. It's just a couple hours here and there. So I've been averaging anywhere between 80 and 100 hours a day.
Nice.
For my fishing stream today, I had 50 hours, I think it was. Whatever hours I get on this. And then my live stream again tonight with the fish tanks. So I'll be well over the 3,000 hours.
That's correct, Jack. Same counts for me.
Well, that's what mine was about today, was literally trying to get me view hours up. So that's why I just streamed all my old content.
Hey, Lemon. You know, for me, it's not about getting monetized. Well, I've already said it publicly.
It's DJ Lemon, the other person.
When I do get monetized, every penny I get back from YouTube will get donated to charity. And it'll all be put on my community page, receipts for money income. I'll take screenshots, post them, and then post whatever charity people choose to put it to.
A lovely thing to do.
I don't need. I'm no wealthy by any means, but I don't need the money. It's not going to change my life. If I find a tenner on the street, I hand it to an old person. It doesn't bother me.
Let me hop off for several minutes to let the dog out and everything. I will come back on panel when you're still running it. Yeah.
No worries, Danny.
Cheers. Be back in a bit.
It's me. It's TJ. Yeah.
If you stick your stream up, TJ, I can leave my laptop in the bedroom running. Up in the sitting room running and watch it. I'll leave that running all night for you.
Today's stream. Where am I? See, I'm goal driven. It's not so much the wanting of the money; it's the I want to get to 3,000 watch hours.
See, I was always told it was 4,000 hours.
It's 3,000 for super chats and memberships and that.
Right.
But it's 4,000 if you want to monetize off adverts, etc.
Right. See, I'll have the 4,000. Like I said, for the last month, it was 730 something hours for my month. Every month's been about 700 odds, 800. And months of tank, I mean, people are getting probably bored of looking at the fish tank, but you know what? It's sitting streaming while I'm doing work or while I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
That's why I can't leave the audio on, because you'll hear me cough, snore, fart, grunt, all the rest of it. So I hate to put the audio off. Me and Chloe, there was money doesn't bother me as long as Chloe doesn't need anything of the kids. It makes no bit of difference. We gave it was up in the air. Was doing a wee thing for a couple of, let's say, underprivileged girls in America, and we donated $50 to the Christmas giveaway just to give them some money for Christmas. I think it was Amazon gift cards you got them.
Nice.
And we've donated money to another gentleman. So yeah, money doesn't bother me getting £20 or £30 a month for YouTube or whatever in super chats. Even supposing it was £200, I would still give it away.
Well, somebody said to me today, I can't give you a coffee. And I said, no, you can't. But I do appreciate the thought, the thought that I wanted to buy you a cuppa, which was, a nice thought.
I mean, the charities, charity, I might support, I might say I got £20 in super chats in a month. I might donate that to another channel who's a wee bit less fortunate than myself. It could go to cancer research. It just depends. I'll just pick one person in my community and I'll say, right, I've got £30 here. Where do you want it to go?
Another person I watch, any super chats or coffees she gets, she's an American, but she sends it to the Royal British Legion
Right.
because she's living in this country now, and
Yeah.
she's got an affinity to veterans,
Yeah.
and she's chosen to do that.
That's my bug. That's my bug. You know, not so much. You don't see a lot of it up here because we're small towns. Montrose is a population, I think, about 12,000. And there was a war veteran sleeping in an entry. And the kids, the school kids, horrible cretins, not them all, but some of them, were walking past and spitting on him and all the rest of it. And I was just doing my job. We were weeding flower beds or planting. And I seen the guy, and I walked straight in the baker's. I didn't give him money because I don't know his circumstances, whether he abuses alcohol or drugs or whatever, but I know he was a war veteran. And I went in the shop. I got a pie, a bridie, and a cup of coffee, and I left £40 in the shop. I says, for every day he's there, give him something to eat and something to drink. I says, and if he disappears, just put the money in the charity bottle.
There's a fella that streams from Liverpool, and he buys £5 gift cards from Greg's.
Right.
So any super chats he gets goes straight into Greg's.
Yeah.
And he does it while he's on camera.
Mhm.
He'll go, can I have 3? I've had £15 in super chats. Can I have 3 £5 gift cards for Greg's? He goes in and buys them. And any homeless people he sees while he's filming, he'll pass it on to them.
Yeah. See that? I mean, it's not a lot of money, but to somebody that's a lot, and it's a good gesture.
Well, you can get a hot soup. You can get a hot sandwich in Greg's nowadays. You can get a hot sausage roll. And in this weather...
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like I say, I would never hand empty cash because I don't know the personal circumstances, whether they abuse substance. But I'd certainly buy them something to eat and something to drink that was warm.
Well, you've also got the pride factor. There's people who are proud and they don't want to take cash.
Yeah, yeah. I'm the same at work. I mean, I'm a gardener with the local authority up here. I'm a charge hand gardener. And we'll get people say, we've got the van and we've got all the machines and that, and they'll say, oh, you couldn't do this for us. And if it's just going to take 5 minutes and we're doing that job anyway, out with their property, say we're pruning shrubs, and they'll pop in and say, oh, you couldn't nip this for us. And I'll sit and I'll do it. And they'll come over with 10 quid, and this is like a pensioner in their 70s or 80s, you know, and you're like, no, I don't want any money, you know. But I just say to them, if next time you see the van, just chuck them a packet of biscuits. You know, I would never take money off anybody because I can lose my job, but I can accept a packet of biscuits.
Exactly.
I mean, my job's worth more than 20 quid, you know. It's like robbing a bank. If you're going to rob a bank, go for millions, don't go for thousands. So I just say if people like, I mean, I drop an old man off firewood. That's part of my job in the winter, is dealing with the storm trees that come down and all the rest of it. And I've got a wee list of old people I go around and I drop them off firewood. And they know the score now. It's just a packet of biscuits, a packet of custard creams that cost 28 pence. That's more than enough, you know.
I had a lady in my last place where I was based. She knows I like butterflies.
Right.
And she bought me a butterfly brooch. And that caused so much ructions because it looked really expensive.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't accept it. She's going, no, you can. I'm like, I cannot accept it. I cannot accept a gift. And she went straight to the manager. And she bought it in a charity shop for less than £1.
Yeah.
And she said, no one else is going to want this. And I saw it, and I wanted to say thank you to TJ for what she'd done. She made a couple of phone calls for me. There was no one else around to do it. She did it, and I just wanted to say thank you.
Yeah.
And because she had the receipt from the charity shop with the name of the charity shop on the receipt, they let it slide. And I've still got that now, and that was 20 odd years ago.
Yeah. Big boss lady, how you doing? It's like me. I've been 25 years with the local authority, so I get my 25-year service. And years gone by, you used to get a voucher and stuff like that, £100 voucher, and it was worth doing. Now you get a £3 paperweight from like your cheap shops. So I'm going to go to it just to get time off work. So I'll go and I'll meet all the big wigs, and I'm just a cunt. So they'll shake my hand, they'll give me this £3 paperweight and a bit of paper that's went through the photocopier, and it's just not even, they don't even sign it personally, like the chief executive. It's just a photocopy of his signature on a bit of paper. So when I'm leaving, I'll just chuck it in the bin as I leave, as I exit, you know, because it's just disgusting. 25 years and I hand you a £3 paperweight.
Oh, well, you've just made me feel a whole lot better working for my local authority.
So what do you get?
At 25 years, we get £150 worth of vouchers.
Oh, that's not so bad. Yeah, I would take that, but I mean a £3 paperweight.
Yes, that's not good. And at 40 years, we get £250.
Yeah.
But that's been the same for the last 30 years.
Right.
It hasn't gone up with the rate of inflation.
Yeah, most of the guys that I've worked with, when they've went for their 25-year service, they've had their paperweight and they've done exactly the same. As they're exiting the building or the room, they just lob it straight in the bin and smile. That's all you're worth, you know. I mean, I've knocked
my
my
dad
fan
retired, and he got literally a crystal, a really expensive engraved crystal monument thing. It was about 8 inches tall in the shape of a teardrop sort of thing, flat fronted, fully engraved. Thank you so much for being da 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 da. Because he was loved by all his staff, but the bigwigs hated him.
All right.
So when he got it, it spent 3 weeks on the floor, so he would kick it around the house.
Jesus. But you know what? It's grudged, you know.
He knew they didn't. He knew that they did not want to give him it.
Yeah.
It was purely because they knew that the staff would have been in an uproar if he hadn't have got the thanks.
Exactly. I mean, my bosses generally are very good. I mean, I've got my assistant manager. He's one of the guys you love to hate him, but you're better with the devil you know.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I mean, I've had a few fallouts with him over the years. And I'm quite forthcoming. I told him to his face he was a fucking dick. And he actually says to me, you know, he says, I respect that because you've got the balls to say it to my face. He says, unlike all the other cunts. I says, well, that tells you something. If everybody thinks you're a fucking dick, maybe you need to change your ways slightly, you know. And after that argument, he was all right with me, but you knew he was just waiting to stab you in the back if you made a mistake.
There was one fella who was a bastard, but he was proud of the fact that he was a bastard to everybody.
Yeah.
He had no favourites. And a lot of people respected him for the fact that, yes, he was a bastard, but he was a bastard to everybody. There was no favouritism at all.
I mean,
he was there to do a job. He was there to do a job. He was there to get money in, and that's what he did.
Yeah, I understand it's hard. I mean, let's say I'm a charge hand, so I've got 4 or 5 guys working my squad below me. And I'll say to them, you know, you make hay, like we cut grass a lot, you know, it's a shit job, it's boring, but it's part of the job, you know. And say it's going to be dry Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I just say, look, you get your breaks, you don't get any extra minutes. We'll make hay when the sun shines. Go like fuck, get it done, and then if it's pissing or rain on Thursday, I can move the timesheets about a wee bit, you know, to give us wet time. There's always jobs we've got to do in the wet, you know, grease machines, change blades, change pull cords, so there's always work to do. You save work up for the wet days. But some of the guys I've had over the years, they can't get it in their head. They want to have 45 minutes for lunch instead of 30 minutes. And I'm like, no, not when it's dry. Our job is you rely on dry weather, you know, in the summer more so. The winter, it doesn't really matter. The summer, you're pretty much wanting to go like hell when it's dry, get the job done. And they resent me for that, but it's common sense. Because if you don't get it done, it means then you're on the Thursday, you're out cutting grass in the piss and rain. If
Yep.
you're out cutting grass in the piss and rain, you leave a mess everywhere. You have to go around with blowers and tidy up paths and whatever else, you know, roads.
Makes the job twice as bad, doesn't it, the rain?
Oh, aye, yeah. And even a ride-on machine that's road legal comes off the grass. Or the grass stuck to the wheels, you've got 100 yards of road you've got to clean because wet grass on roads causes accidents. So, yeah, I get a bit of slack. But, I mean, that boss, you'll have to hate him, but you can phone him up and say, look, can I get tomorrow off? And 99.9% of the time he'll say, yeah, no problem. So he's good in other ways. Because we're meant to give 21 days notice for annual leave.
Yeah, but some jobs you can sort of say, look, I need to go to the doctors, need to go to the solicitors, and I need to go and visit my mum today. Can I have today off? And they'll go, well, can you make up the work that you would have done? Can you make that up tomorrow?
Mhm.
And it's like, I can do it over to tomorrow and the next day. And they'll go, yeah, okay, sort it.
Yeah.
But make sure you're caught up by the end of the week. And then it's fine. But you'll get some people who'll go, no, you haven't given me 21 days notice.
Yeah, my boss is all right that way. I mean, my assistant manager's who the guy I deal with on a daily basis, he's off sick. He's going for ill health retirement. So there's two guys stand in for him simply because they're in the same town. Our jurisdiction's Montrose, Brecon, I work Brecon. So the two guys, the two charge hands in Montrose, they sort of step in. One of them's a good friend. He's become a good friend through work because we just get on. And the other one is a complete and utter arse. Everybody's complained about him, so he certainly won't be getting a job when the assistant manager gets his ill health retirement. So that'll be good in the end. But you know what? Pressures from above, they all change as soon as they get the shirt and tie on. You know, they come off the tools and then the pressure's on them from the managers and the hierarchy. They all change.
I mean, people in work say to me, oh, you'd be great as a supervisor. And I'm like, no, because I'll be a twat. And they go, yeah, but you'll be a twat to everybody. I'm like, yeah.
I suppose I've been a charge hand 12 years. And I'm quite fair with the boys, you know. I don't do it. I wouldn't ask them to do something I'm not prepared to do myself.
Yeah.
I actually do a lot of the heavy work. Like say the chainsaw work when trees come down. Because I've got all the tickets. I've got tickets for everything. Whereas my boys are, there's one qualified gardener and the other guys are labourers. But the guy that's a qualified gardener, he doesn't want to do anything, really. So if I'm, say, doing formal bushes, shrub pruning, hedges, he's quite happy to sit in a rake. I do all the work with the machines, pretty much. But when we're cutting grass, I'm the opposite. I prefer to walk with a hand more rather than drive about and ride on.
So you would rather do a walk in a park with a walker rather than sit on?
Yeah, simply because I've got arthritis in every joint, and see when I'm sitting too long, it plays up with arthritis in my back. If I'm up and moving about, it's far better on my body. I know sounds crazy.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, I get you.
When I can sit in the van for half an hour, or say you've got a wet day and I sit for maybe an hour, I get out of the van and I'm like an old man holding on to the seat till I get my body moving again. I just seize up. Whereas if I'm walking my lawnmower in the summer, I'm fine. I'll have my lunch. I'll just be standing outside the van having my dinner rather than sit.
I get that. I'm terrible in the cold though. If I can't walk in the cold and I can't sit in the cold, and if I'm sitting, it's the cold and the damp that gets me. But in the summer, I can.
Sorry.
I can walk a bit further. I can breathe a bit better in the dry.
Well, that's 20 operations I've had now. All right, some of them's nose jobs, some of them's bits of my lungs, my spleen and the cancer. But you could say 17 of them's orthopedic problems. Like I said today, fishing. Generally, I don't get cold because I work outdoors in it. But today, it wasn't that cold. I think it was 4 degrees, between 3 and 4 degrees. But my hands, the cold got into arthritis in my fingers. And they went numb. I know it sounds weird, they went numb, but they were painful.
Yeah, no, I know, I get you. Danny's asking for the link again.
Yeah, I'll just have to get it.
It's just like, I understand. I'm not fishing. I'm literally just holding a camera.
Yeah.
But I can't hold the camera because my hands start shaking. And because of the position my hands in, they lock and then they get painful because of the cold.
Yeah. So when I'm at work, I don't tend to get that because my hands are always moving, you know. But when I'm fishing, like say fly fishing, your hands always pulling the line in, so you're always getting the drips of water on your hands.
Yeah.
And then today, it was breezy. It wasn't windy. It was just a breeze, but it was enough just to get the cold right into the hands. And yeah, they got sore. They went numb. I could hardly tie knots. But I don't know why MD watches my fly fishing streams, to be honest. Because all they're doing is looking at either my fat belly or my arse.
Well, maybe that's what interests them.
I wouldn't think so.
A Scotsman's arse.
Yeah, I don't. When you're fly fishing, you can't really interact with the chat because you're always doing something. It's not like you're casting out and just leaving it and looking at the phone. You're always working your fly, you know, and you're always casting. But you know, people come in and watch it, and that's all my loyal supporters generally come in. A few new people now and again. How you doing, Stuart?
See, I've been in on a couple of them, but I know you can't read the chat, so I'm just like, I'll watch for about half an hour, leave a like, and then bugger off.
Yeah, that's fine. I appreciate that. Danny, I think I've just booted you off, man. Oh no, there you go. Sorry, I thought I'd booted you off. How you doing, Stuart? Aye, when I do the shore fishing, it'll be different. So I'm just casting a bait out and I'll be able to hit my phone and look at the phone. But that'll be next October, November. I won't be doing it a lot because we have a baby coming. TJ, I don't know if you've heard.
I did hear a rumour. Congratulations.
So Stuart didn't pass that about the pond yet. I've not told anybody at the pond.
Don't let her let the baby hear Beth and Jim Jam speaking.
Cheers, Lemon. Hey, California. Thanks for coming in. Cheers, Kirsty. Aye, so we're going to have a baby.
I like the way everyone gives your name differently. Some say no fuck, some say no frills, some say no mercy. Some give you the whole thing.
No, Maddie.
The latest one I get called now is Frilly.
Yeah.
People call me, who's that calls me that?
Me.
You.
I call you Frilly.
You call me Frilly, but somebody calls me Frilly Knickers. Aye, BT calls me Frilly Knickers. I've been called lots of names in my life, so it doesn't really make any difference to me. Lemon, I've got Olympic swimmers. I'm quite happy about it, you know.
Of course, man.
I'm happy. Chloe's delighted. I've told all the bairns to go on the pap so I don't have to get wakened up.
I'm not fucking letting them burn him for my tit, you're alright. I'm not getting on it anyway.
Aye, Stuart, I'll break it to them myself. Everybody will be alright, eh? Everyone. Well, exactly. Says, you know what people are like. Some people like to hate.
Yeah.
You always have those people
Obviously,
in the world.
I'm a good bit older than Chloe, and people thought, you dirty old bastard and all the rest of it. But you know what? Chloe's a grown woman. She's not a fucking child. She's not 16, 17, 18, you know? And Chloe's never fucking had a man that's treated her the way I do, that's for sure. This cat's doing the cat's sitting under the table licking my fucking feet and then it just bites me.
She's literally stretching over to get them.
I know. Have you ever had a cat tongue between your... It's fucked in the head.
No. That
It
cat has
sits
her
there
real
and
fetish.
cats have got fucking rough tongues.
She's probably getting right in there.
Aye. She gets right in about the feet, right in about the toes, and then she just goes and fucking bites me.
Yeah, that's correct, Lama.
Oh, good dog. God.
People judge too quickly nowadays.
Aye, you're right. Again, I don't know. I was more worried about what my daughter would say, you know. And obviously my son passed away. So
He will have his blessings, man.
I'm sure I would.
Definitely, he will be happy
When I got
for
with
you.
Chloe, I was with Chloe when he passed, and he said, "I'm not getting involved in any of the bullshit," you know. He says, "It's your life," you know. He said, "I'm taking no sides between me and his mother." And he was quite good that way. He didn't take fucking sides.
Yeah.
And my daughter was very good, to be honest.
How old is your daughter, if I may ask, Maddie?
A stepdaughter, I brought her up when she was sort of 1.5, but my daughter, she's 33.
Well, surely they can see how happy you are.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, that's all that matters. How happy you are and how happy Chloe is.
Yeah, exactly.
It's their problem, indeed.
That's the only thing that matters.
Yeah, it's like I say, Chloe's no fucking a child, you know. She's fucking a grown woman. She's got 3 kids. I've took them on as my own. Love them to bits. So, yeah. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh.
Some of the boys at work, I'm sure they were making comments between themselves behind fucking when I wasn't there, and I just tell them straight, I don't give a fuck what you think, you know. You think what you want to think. This is...
Why should you care? They've probably got wives that look like fucking Wicked Witch from the East.
Well, one of them's 42. He still lives with his mum and dad. So that says a lot. Another one's never had a girlfriend. He just sits and cracks one out in the shower. Excuse the terminology, TJ.
You don't deny that.
You will be excused for that one. No, don't do it again. Tut, tut, tut.
Yeah, I've heard the filth that comes out your mouth sometimes.
Who, me?
Oh, didn't I give it all that Beth Pish? Who, me? Yeah. Aye, it's like I say, there's 2 kinds of men. Cracker-outers and liars.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't give a fuck what MD says, Ken. I couldn't care less.
I think you're mixing me up with Hen. Or
With who?
Tanya.
Now, come on. I remember you going on about fucking certain parts of your anatomy that went south.
Oh, tripping up over my tits. That's not rude.
Hey, Maddie, I think TJ would fit right in with Amazing Amanda.
Yeah, Amanda was on form. She always is.
Group hug in the shower, dropping the soap, banana time.
Amanda's funny for you. Amanda's funny. Hey, brother Twaff, how are you doing?
Casters would tell you, and Jack that would tell you, I am very careful with the way I speak. I might reiterate what somebody else has said in a different tone of voice, but
it's somebody else's.
Somebody else's word.
I got you. Well, me, personally, that's why I named my channel what it is.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. There's no frills about me. I'm just a big, fat, hairy Scotsman. I hear dram now and again. And one person's found out there is no mercy.
I've got one of that. In fact, no, I've got 2 of those. 2 people have found out that I don't care. 2 people have found out that I am a woman of 56 and I'm past all that shit.
Yeah.
I'm the same, TJ. I mean, I started my YouTube.
So you're a woman of 56?
Well,
you saw his Rick.
When who says I'm not Matrina on a Saturday night?
True.
You know,
Just
each to their own and
clarifying.
all that sort of thing. You know, maybe I wear that wig and maybe I can't even say it for laughing. Maybe I wear my wig and a thick on Chloe's size 8 dress.
Yeah. Putting
What,
out
on
the
each leg?
knockers. Yeah. Putting out the knockers. Walk to the streets.
Fucking
Do you wear
size 8
two?
dress. I think I'd get my leg into a size 8 dress.
So I was going to say 2 of her dresses, 1 on each leg.
Pretty much, yeah. I've got the tits anyway.
Fuck, I still wouldn't fight you.
Movies.
So yeah, I just didn't care. I didn't start. The journey was never started to make money. The journey was started to make friends, people like you guys,
Connections.
have a laugh.
Yeah.
Connections, have a laugh. People all over the world, you know. That's what it was all about.
Well, my channel is a work in progress. TJ, a work in progress.
I'm
'Cause
not
I'm
sure what
still-
my channel is. My channel was originally a fishing channel. Then it became a fly tying channel. Then it became, just get pissed. You can. Then it became tropical fish.
So fuck fishing.
And then add in the drones, the photography. So I'm not sure what my channel actually is. It's just a mixed bag.
Well, my core is I've lived in Liverpool for 45 years now, and I didn't know half of its history.
Right.
So I started going round and I'm filming what I see, what I find out, what I've researched. And I don't like the Beatles because I know damn well there's more to Liverpool than the fucking Beatles.
Yeah.
So that's my... And I try to make people laugh. I try to make people smile. If somebody said, "Oh my God, you made me laugh the other day," then I'm happy. That'll keep me going for the week. Somebody laughed at something I said on my channel.
Yeah. Well, in the summer, I'm going to try and do. There's lots of castles up here, and you know, they're all ruins basically. So I'm going to try and do drone footage. And what I'll do is, I don't know how I'll do it, but I'll put the drone footage up, and alongside it, I'll put the chat up with the history of the castles and all the rest of it, and then just me talking shite in the background.
What? So like a premiere? So you'll be in the chat, or?
Yeah, I'll be in the chat, you know, but I'll put up like a drone video of the castle and all the rest of it, you know.
Welcome to Edinburgh Castle. Sitting on a fucking volcano.
Hang on a minute. There's something I need to read out here. I wasn't sure I read it right. Somebody's got a crush on me.
Yeah.
Have I?
Jack Pepper.
Yeah. Ooh.
Jack, where are you? Are you in the UK?
No, he's in America,
Oh, he's in America.
Washington State, if I remember.
Washington State. Fucking got an itchy armpit. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Get your cell on panel, Jack.
Jack was with me nearly all 6 hours today. He thought I was going to stop halfway through, and then it carried on.
All right.
He said goodbye and everything. It kept coming back.
I just can't get enough.
You know, I sometimes think, why the hell do people come into my channel? Because it's not about any specific topic. Half the time it's just shite.
Yeah, but that makes it fun, you know. Keep switching the stuff and everything.
Yes, I was right. Washington State.
Evmux.
I feel like if you type that in, though, it's probably going to be like something.
Get your ass on
Well,
panel,
that's
Jack.
what kind of came to my mind there. Lemon, you'll have to do one on that and let us see it. I remember somebody says to me once, type blue waffle into Google. Fuck's sake, man. I thought I've left that dirty smear on my internet history.
Two girls in a cup. You ever Googled that?
Eh?
2 girls in a cup.
No, I don't Google nothing off my phone.
2 blokes in a tube
Oh my God. I think we'll just stop at that, eh? That's
with a mouse.
the what mouse?
With a mouse.
Oh my God.
That's funny. 2 girls, 1 cup.
What is it? The fucking pissing in it or something?
No.
The shit in it?
No.
No?
Rancid.
The
What
mouse. The mouse travels between both of them through the tube.
Oh my God. That's animal cruelty.
Isn't it?
Poor fucking mouse. And
Just like the woman,
I'm not saying
just
I
like
like mice, to be honest, Ken, but
but just like the woman who stuck a trout in her fanny and died.
really?
Oh no, the trout died and the woman went to prison for animal cruelty.
What's wrong with people, man?
It's a fishy smell, you know. It's fishy.
Something fishy going on there.
Yeah, definitely.
There's another one as well, if I remember correctly.
Chloe, what sites have you been on that you're telling me now?
I've not been on any sites. I'm pretty sure it was called. Is it Two Guys, One Hammer?
What? Two guys and
I
one
remember
hammer.
that, yeah. Two Guys, One Hammer.
See, I've never watched any of these. I was told about them because my friends are bikers.
Asking
Alright.
for a friend. Asking for a friend. Yeah,
my,
yeah.
My motorcycle instructor is a very good friend of mine. After I passed my test, so I ended up going out because they knew I wasn't confident on my bike. So
Right.
for a year or so, I had like 4 friends
bushcraft.
on bikes who
Italian
would ride,
bushcraft, how you doing?
they would ride with me just to get my confidence up.
Right.
And they've watched some shit.
Well, I could imagine it.
Is that like a guy you work with?
There's a guy I work with, Stevie. He's no holds barred. Some of the stuff he shows you. And excuse what I'm going to tell you, but he showed me a video and it was a woman. And she had this, I want to call it a dildo, but it was fucking, this was not a dildo. This was like a fucking, this was like my fucking arm up to here. And it was like that. And obviously it was inserted. And you could see her fucking right up to her top of her rib cage. She would sit and whack it and you could see her breasts moving and I'm like, what the actual fuck, man? You know? And I'm sitting there thinking, this was now a 25-year-old or something. I'm sitting there thinking, when she's 40, she's fucked. Her runners are going to fall out.
No.
It was just wrong.
Honestly, makes me cringe just thinking of that.
I mean, this thing was fucking, it was like my arm.
Lemon, have you tried Restream?
It has to be done to Madonna.
Exactly.
But
Must have belonged to Madonna.
Apparently Restream's alright.
can you do streams like this on Restream
You can?
and link it to YouTube?
Yep.
Because I only get the 20 hours a month free. So I
Yeah,
try
that's
and
what I
limit.
get.
I try and limit just the 4 Saturdays, but I wasn't on last Saturday, so that gives me 5 hours, 4 times a month.
Well, I know somebody who does StreamYard and Restream.
Is there no way you can link? What was the one I said before, Danny? Zoom.
Yeah, Zoom, I think it was, yeah.
That's
Link.
Microsoft Zoom, isn't it?
So you can't link that to YouTube.
I don't know. I've never.
Because
Lemon
when
will
it comes
look.
to technology, I ain't got a clue.
Nah, me neither.
Shit, cut my thread.
I built you a house
I
with my eyes
also know
closed.
somebody. Or I also know somebody who's got 3 StreamYard accounts.
Really?
Yes.
Hey, backtrack.
Hi, Backtrack, how you doing?
Zoom, it was Lemon.
Lemon's
So-
a man, he's computer orientated.
A different. I'm presuming StreamYard goes by your email.
I thought it maybe went by your IP address, I'm not sure.
Well, I
Don't know.
don't think it does. I think it goes by your email. So if you've got a different Gmail email, you can
Yeah.
link it to whatever. I can set up a StreamYard and link it to your channel. If you gave me your access to your channel, me and
Yeah,
you
that's
could
correct.
StreamYard between us.
See, I don't know, I've got Chloe as a managing mod, right?
Yeah.
but she can't access to do stuff on my channel, and I ain't got
No,
a
of
clue how
course
to
not.
sort that.
No,
No,
she has
of
to be
course
an administrator.
Yep.
So how do you do that then?
Right. You open up your StreamYard. When you open up your StreamYard, is Chloe on a different phone or laptop at the moment?
Well, it's for accessing my YouTube account because I'm useless. I hate a hand on my iPad or my phone. Whereas if she would use her phone. If she had access to my channel to do what I needed done, she could just do it.
Right, YouTube. Let me go on.
But what do you want her to do in the StreamYards? Put up the
Like for
links?
example, right, there was a channel coming in here. There's a lot of foreign people come in here from India, Kenya, all the
Yeah.
rest of it, but there was somebody from India was in my channel going on about being blocked on her other account, and it was such and such done it. And I looked at my block list, and it was like, there's only 5 people on my block list, and you know who they are, Danny.
Yeah.
Same ones that'll be on yours.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a different list for a hidden list. So Chloe went to this one that was blocked and just found her account, and she just pressed the 3 dots and put unhide from my channel. But I can't find out for definite who's been hiding them.
Yeah. Let me talk to Skeeter, because Skeeter said last time he could see who hides people, I think.
Right, is Chloe on another phone at the moment?
Yeah.
Right, tell her to go to. Oh no, she can't. Right, is she on your? Has she got your channel on her phone?
No,
No. Not at the moment. No.
I don't have access to your channel on my account.
All right. No, she can't get access to my channel. She can watch it.
Right. So when you go to your channel,
Uh-huh.
go down to customization,
Right.
and there you will see. Is it customization? So you go to customize channel. Then you go to.
Do you remember this?
I think I already know how you do.
All right.
Settings. Then you go to permissions.
Right.
Then you click permissions, and it says permissions for TJ's work in progress. And I've got my other channel as an administrator on my TJ channel.
Right.
And then you type in who you want there, and you save it.
And is it then safe for all the StreamYards coming up? Or you need to repeat that every single StreamYard you start?
So you would go to that screen, Matty, go to permissions, and then it says invite. And you would invite Chloe and put her down as whatever you wanted her to be. See, my other channel, my driving channel, can delete channel, add and remove others, and edit everything.
Right. We'll sort that out tomorrow.
So you need Chloe as a managing moderator and an administrator.
Right. So what can a managing mod do then?
A managing mod can do everything that an ordinary mod can do to an ordinary mod.
Right, so they can block a mod.
Yes.
No.
Yes, they can.
Only timeout. I'm a managing mod in Skeeters, and other moderators with a normal mod, I can time them out, but I cannot hide them or block them.
My mistake. Yes. Sorry. Yes. They can hide, but only the administrator. So if I was an administrator on your channel and Manny was a mod, I could time him out for 24 hours but I can't hide him from the channel. But if
Yeah.
I was your administrator, I could hide him from the channel.
Right.
You with
But
me
you
now?
can also, yeah, if I go into, let's say, if I'm a managing mod from your channel, Maddie, and I go into your post or your shorts, I cannot open a managing mod cannot open a short to comment on it. But if I go to your post, everybody that reacts on your post, click the three dots, and I can hide them. That's possible.
So that's funny
But
because
not,
Chloe can't comment on my shorts. Is that because she's a managing mod?
Yes.
yes.
Right.
But it's weird because I can comment on your shorts on the iPad. I just can't do it on the phone.
Well, Chloe's saying she can comment on my shorts on the iPad, but not off her phone.
It's weird.
That's strange. Maybe because it is another device, a second account, same account, but second account can maybe comment. But that's one thing I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Yes, Lemon said Restream looks very promising so far. Going to do a bit more digging. And from what I can tell, Restream allows 10 participants and no limit on hours for the free plan. It's just weird, but you can do it once you get used to it. It's all right.
Have to do. We'll have to try that some night, Danny.
Yeah.
See, with Restream, at the moment in StreamYard, you've got the chat to the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Sorry, the right-hand side.
Yeah.
But with Restream, it's on the blue screen.
Okay.
So
like a vertical stream on YouTube. You got your chat in the picture.
in the picture, but it comes up from the bottom. No, it comes down from the top, not up from the bottom.
Oh.
So whereas Lemon's just commented at the bottom of the chat there, and the next comment in will be at the bottom.
Yeah.
When it's in Restream on the YouTube stream, the only ones I've ever seen have had the chat come in from the top down. I don't know if there's a facility to hide that bit.
Yeah, that's possible because it doesn't seem quite practical if you want to show something out and the text is all in the screen.
No, it's on another. It's like, you see where I've got my card
Yeah.
there. The chat would be down there like that,
Okay.
and then all this would have the squares of the people.
Okay.
And as when you want to show something.
Oh wait, I saw that. I saw that indeed. By the way,
If
I've
I
seen
wanted
that
to say
before.
something now, Matty would bring it in as another person.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't interrupt this because it would be here as another person, so to speak. I've not used it myself because I always had the bigger plan for StreamYard, but I'm not paying 40 quid. I can't afford to pay 40 quid.
I'm the same. I'm not paying £40.
Same with YouTube Premium. 12 bucks, 13 bucks, or 14 bucks a month. And for what? You cannot play music at the background, nothing. Because in my opinion, it comes not with any beneficial extras in it.
No, YouTube. If you've got YouTube Premium, I've got YouTube Premium, and if you go to YouTube Premium, there's music that you can play for 12 hours, which is copyright free.
Okay, so they have another additional list. But yeah, if you are monetized on a certain moment, you can go live, play your music what you want, and put the video on private. They cannot flag you for that.
Yeah, I mean, I've played music, and because I do a driving channel where I'm singing along to I haven't put anything up on it for donkeys, but I used to sing along to songs.
Nice.
So some of them would be flagged, copyrighted,
Got
but
another
they'd only be blocked in Russia or
But that's really good.
Kenya or somewhere. So it was like, I'm not bothered. Okay, it's copyright, and I'm not looking for monetization anyway on that channel. That's just for
Yeah.
me to drive around the city singing silly songs. Well, Lemon's given it a good go.
Yeah, Lemon already said the studio seems easy enough to use also.
You'll have to Lemon put one up. I don't know if you tag us or whatever, so we get the notification. Because I don't get notifications for you, TJ, or very rarely.
Well, to be fair, today's one was like an hour before I went live because it was just a case of I'm bored and I want someone to talk to, and I need to get my watch hours up.
Well, I wouldn't have seen that if I was fishing. But generally, when you do go live, I only find you just by scrolling through lives.
Well, the only one I do regular is the last Saturday in the month, which is my quiz. But I won't be doing that this month. It will probably be the 1st of March, and it won't be a quiz. It'll probably just be a live because I've got so much on the week before, and it takes me so long to sort a quiz out.
Right.
But I am going to drop down. So thank you very much for the company and the chat.
Nice speaking to you, TJ.
Thanks for coming up. Thank you very much. We appreciate you.
I say thank you very much for having me, and good night, everybody. Take care.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. You'll do one tomorrow evening.
Yeah, just wanted to tell you that.
Aye, well, if you let us know, Lemon, somehow what time roughly, just so I know I'm on YouTube, as long as it's not too late, because I tend to go to bed before midnight.
Yeah, an hour and 15 minutes to go.
The last time I looked at the time, it was 9:30.
It's 10, almost 10:40, yeah, 10:45 your time.
Yeah. And I've behaved tonight. I've only had 2 drinks.
We are already live for 3 hours, 12 minutes and 23 seconds.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that, does it?
Time flies when you have fun, they say, yeah?
What was that? Sorry, Danny?
I said time flies when you have fun.
I've tied a few. I've tied maybe...
Cheers.
I've tied maybe 25.
That's awesome. If you want, Maddie, send me a private in the messenger with your address in it, so I can send the stickers to you and Chloe.
Sorry, I'm just replying to somebody.
No problem, man.
I was just saying hello to Yogi. Yeah, I'll send my address, Danny.
Yeah, then I can
put... sort out. Send your address as well. I'll get Skeeter's. I'll get Justin's.
Yeah.
And I'll get them all enveloped up tomorrow to post on Monday.
Yeah, I must see. I think it will be. I think that we have the funeral Thursday or Friday. So I try to do it this week, but if not, then I'm going to post it the week after that. So, how many stickers you want me to send you?
Just a couple, Danny.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. Maybe if you wanting to do like a giveaway on stickers, you can create a package, you know.
All right. If you want to chuck a few in, just don't leave yourself short. You can.
No, I ordered 500 stickers for $40, including the shipping costs.
That's good.
Yeah, you cannot say anything about it.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, next time I need to see they are like it's not like paper thin, but I'm happy with the first batch I ordered. So, but maybe next time I'm going to look at a different. Somebody, sorry for you, Danny. Oh, that's no matter, Jack. You know, that's life.
Hi,
We
Demi.
don't.
How you doing, Demi? Mine's the ones I got, Danny. Chloe, can you remember? They're
I saw your
waterproof.
I saw your stickers indeed. I don't know. I don't know if they waterproof or not, and didn't test it out yet.
The ones I got made were waterproof. You've been lurking, Demi. Excuse the foul language coming out of my potty mouth as usual.
Voters against anxiety, Helga.
Why apologise for something you can't change?
I know. It's just me. That's probably why I'll get monetized and then they'll strip it off me because of my swearing.
Oh man, we made a mistake by monetizing you. Be careful with the F-bomb
The what?
when you get monetized. The fuck yeah or fuck, they will get you for that.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh well. Busy doing a jigsaw puzzle. That's one thing I can't do. I have no. It's not that I don't have the ability. I have no desire. I have no desire to do a jigsaw. The last jigsaw I did was probably a 14-piece child's jigsaw. They get big bits that's like this size and they slot together.
Hey, I bet you was proud of finishing that, because on the box it was set like 6 years and you finished that like what, in a few
The
hours?
kids have got one. It's different shapes that form to make a square. Can that one they've got? It's like triangles and fucking rhombuses and all the rest of it. It forms and it makes a square and they're different colours.
Last time I did a jigsaw, it was a
How
turtle.
they had me doing it and I couldn't do it. And they done it in seconds.
Matty, last time I did a jigsaw, that was in the form of a tortoise, and the pieces were animal pieces, so bear, giraffe, dolphin, and everything. That was a nice one to do.
You've been snowed in for a couple of days. A mold is recommended for old ladies like me. You're not that old. You're not that old, Demi. I'm an
Crazy.
old man. Look, I'm getting grey. I'm old.
You know what they say, about the beard. If you go down too much on a woman, it bleaches. You know.
Oh well. I'm not sure. No comment.
No comment. No comment deleted.
Comment deleted. That's the one.
Yeah, I hear the kiddo. Yeah, he's crying. So I need to hop off, man.
No worries.
See you later.
See you later.
Have a good
Cheers
time.
for coming up, Danny.
Always. I missed like 2 weeks, huh?
Yeah, no problem. Cheers for coming up, man.
I will be on panel next week when you go on.
Well, it's meant to be mild, so I should get a panel next week, even though I'm on call. It's meant to be warm, so there's no danger of getting called out.
I will be in chat in a bit if you are still on. See you
Yeah, I'm
later.
going to end shortly. I'm going to end it shortly.
Then
Right,
you
cheers,
all,
Danny.
thanks for coming in, and see you
going
all
to feed
later.
my fish and that, and then put my fish stream up. So
Awesome. I will see and watch it.
right.
Cheers.
Cheers, Danny. Thank you. Where about are you, Kirsty? Demi. We got another winter storm warning. Well, we were forecast a bit of snow, but the forecast changed. It's meant to get mild now, so I go on call midnight tomorrow, so it could be happy days, no call outs. I've done enough call outs this winter and enough hours at work. A week of no getting called out and just get my standby money, which is £130 extra a week for doing nothing, sounds good to me. All I do is give the tax man too much money when I get all these call outs. You knock your pan in and fucking tax man takes it off you. Just doesn't seem right. Well, it's no right. A fortnight ago, I was away from home 90 hours. The week before that was probably 90 hours. The time before that was probably 85, 86 hours. So yeah, be nice just to get a week with no call-outs. There's more to life than money. More to life than money. I can never find myself on YouTube on my phone. The Pacific Northwest. Excuse my ignorance, but I ain't got a clue where that is, Demi. Unfortunately, I've no idea. Ah, you're right, Jack. It helps, but Seattle, all right. I've heard of Seattle, but I couldn't tell you exactly where it is on the map in America. Geography was never my strong point. Jack, you're in central Washington. I know where that is.
Damn. Not really sweet.
Blew it past. You're in the high ground, Jack. You guys can get some. You guys can get some pretty awesome snowstorms. The worst snow we had here that I can remember was 2010. It was maybe 2.5 feet deep, and it lay for 8 weeks. It melted at New Year, and then it came back again and lay for another 8 weeks. So we had snow lying for 4 months. Other than that, if we get snow now, it lasts maybe a week, 2 weeks, sometimes 2 days. Not like when I was a child, you got snow and it lay for months all the time. Sorry, I'm just putting some fly tying stuff away. He's all fed up seeing my Valley High. Babe, I'm a disaster. Night, Tasha. Can't remember the last time you'd snow. Where about are you, Lemon? Are you close to Mick? Well, you must be. You fish down the same place, so. Southeast. Hey, Ollie. How you doing, mate? Appreciate you coming in my stream earlier on. I did see you. I did say hello, I think. God, there's more stuff there. Alright, you're that close, 3 minutes. Well, I'm up in the land. I live right next to the sea. You going fishing early in the morning? Where are you going, buddy? side of the road. We ended up with 7 trout today, Ollie. Netted 7, lost 2. Missed a couple, or a few. Chesil Beach, man. The beach of broken dreams. I've got a mate that stays down in, it's not Andover, but it's close to Andover. And he goes down to Chesil. Yeah, broken dreams. He's had some nice fish there, but most of his trips is just whiting. Are you live streaming, Ollie? You going to live stream it? I said snow for Scotland. Anyway, I'm going to close this one down tonight. And the next stream will start in about 30 minutes. You'll have to endure my fish tanks again. So, I appreciate you all coming in. I'm an old man, I need my bed. It's 11 o'clock. By the time I get my fish done, it'll be 11:30. So I'll let you say goodbye. So my fly tying gear gone. I love that medieval wallpaper. That was actually Chloe papered the wall. I promised to do it and things got in the way and she just done it. Hey Jack, appreciate it, man. Demi, cheers for coming in. Always appreciated. You're always there. Lemon and Jay, cheers, buddy. If you just let us know when you chuck up that restream tomorrow, if you let us know kind of what time roughly, put up a community post or something. As long as it's after 7:30, I'm generally done and dusted. Aye, Stuart, we had 7 fish today on buzzers. I don't know if I said earlier on. Black buzzer with a red collar, like a Victor. Cheers, Jack. Good night, buddy. Or, there's no your good night. Christ, you'll be 6 hours behind me. What time is it there, Jack? 7:80, so that's fine. If you put up a schedule, I'll make sure my notifications is on. It was fucking cold in the hands, Stuart. Cold in the hands. They wouldn't touch at 3 p.m. Aye. No worries. That's my problem, trying to catch you guys when yous are live with the time difference. Obviously, I'm 8 hours ahead of you, so if you go live, again, I'm usually at work when you're going live in the morning, I'm finishing work and then I've got so much to do. Right, I'll bid you all good night and thanks for coming in. Tied up some cormorant, Stuart, before I go, so I'll give you some of them. And if there's any you need tied, just send us a message on Messenger, because I'm tying tomorrow. I'm going to head the vice out and tie some flies tomorrow. Right, catch you all later, guys. Need to figure out how to end this again. Cheers, you all. Good night, mate. Babe. Baby. Oi.
Huh?
Oh.
What's from Dr. Phil?
I've been trying to speak to you for ages.
What is it?
How to end this? I can't mind.
I don't fucking know.